Are dead.
We are dead. We are live. It buffered for a second, and
We
although
are
the
live.
audience doesn't get to see that weird pause, I'm telling you about it now. There was a awkward 3 to 4 second pause before I said "and we," and then said "are dead." So that is.
Hey, don't take credit for that.
I know you said dead, and then I said it as well, but I was the one saying stuff as well. I'm loopholing you, if you haven't figured that out.
I love seeing Manifest Destiny in progress.
It's like when Helmenia gaslighted me about gaslighting.
I don't even know what gaslighting is. Why do you keep bringing this up?
You see my point?
Like, I don't even... I know what those words mean separately. Like, are we talking about a lamp?
That is
like
his
a, like
favorite thing to
lamp?
say. I know what those words mean separately. He says it every time.
I know.
What do you mean? I have never done anything wrong.
Don't do this.
You guys are just being mean to me, and it's unfair. And it's. I was gonna say it's because I'm this or that. Let's just start the fucking episode.
All right. Well, if they're finished being mean to each other, welcome.
A little bit of bullying.
Only a hint of bullying.
A little bullying is good for character.
But
anyway,
this is an odd introduction. But welcome to session 105 of Papihos. We are jumping into a cave below Tilvium, the dwarven city at the southern end of Papihos, where Kalung the Devourer has been tearing into and gorging himself on the citizens of the city. Our 5 heroes have come to stop him and have infiltrated his sanctuary, I guess, his feasting hall, where swords met the hide of a beast, and they clashed. With him and his chain golems, all of you surged together, and through great, a fireball transmuted into lightning.
Ball.
Transmuted into lightning, fried his ass with the demigod of feasts and gorging himself standing smoking directly in front of Gilgamesh. It is a moment where all of you kind of take a second and look at the kind of smoking, charred corpse of this furred man, kind of being still held aloft by the burning red chains that Gilgamesh had thrust out onto his form before the lightning ball exploded. Zex, Gilgamesh, and Nime are all in poor sorts. And of course, the things inside of the room have not quite stopped trying to kill you just yet. I am going to sloppily admit that my note sheet that I was taking round count on definitely got packed away because I'm moving.
I kept a round counter. I think we're at
I was talking about like specific places for things.
we're 5 rounds in.
Yeah.
Oh, where we are in the thing?
Yeah.
It was
Lost to the ether.
I remember.
I think it was
No, we had just we had
were
just
in the, like,
done
in the
Sunas,
middle.
but yeah.
It goes Nime at the top.
Mm-hmm. And it's
Zex, Gil, Suna, me, and the devil's in the middle somewhere. And the chain golems go before me. They go before me and maybe Suna.
yeah. And
I think a couple go before me, and there's like a 1 or 2 after.
Yeah.
Well, I'm going to do a little bit of a thing that will solve my problem, and we're gonna deal with it like this.
Gonna make me re-roll my initiative.
Everyone's probably gonna be re-rolling right here. Give some of you a better chance, because
Fucking Shakespeare.
It's gonna give me a worse. Yeah.
Gilgamesh, there is
Eh?
something you notice
Oh.
as everyone
first time I've
kind of
heard
takes
that.
a second and kind of breathes out. Even like the kind of chain golems pause for a second as they are tethered towards the will of this individual, and the spine devil that's still been shooting at Nime sees kind of the person who opened the gate for them to be here in the first place fall. Being the only one who notices isn't a true statement, Gilgamesh, because everyone notices it. You're the only one that understands the meaning. The chains of fire. Normally, if you kill something that is currently chained, those chains go away. But as you take a half step back from the smoking husk of Kalung, those chains still burn brightly. You feel the fingerprints on your chin, the scar left to you by the god of storms, twitch. As all of you hear this kind of deep rumble, you see a section of burning flesh kind of fall off the lower part of Kalung's jaw as it flexes. The breath rattles the side of the room that the five of you are on as you see more chunks of burnt fur and flesh falling off. One of the eyes, as the actual like the socket falls away, and you can see new red skin kind of pushing outwards, bulging out of the socket like gel that's trying to get out of a container that's too small, as a voice comes back, deeper, more hollow. I am a god. As the jaw cracks open and you can see a like pulsing, smoking like lower jaw of a more animalistic beast pulse out as the head begins splitting open. Gil, you kind of take a step back in momentary surprise, and I have a question for you.
Oh no.
Do those chains have a size restraint, or will they hold?
I believe they hold. As far as I'm gonna check for you right now. But as far as I'm concerned, I can leash up a dragon if I want to.
Beautiful. Let me know if there's a size restraint, because the size is changing.
This says absolutely nothing about size restriction.
Sick. Gilgamesh, you are right next to this, and you very well can see it. I would like for you to make a strength saving throw. I don't know if that changes for Dex, from getting advantage or not, if you can see it, but it is a strength save.
I would rather take the strength save.
Okay.
Actually, I would still be raging as well, right?
Yeah. Initiative,
So-
albeit being re-rolled, is still going. So
far
even
as
if you would have
I'm
lost
concerned.
rage of being lower level, which you're not.
I mean, yeah, as far as I'm concerned, that means I get things because I'm cool. Yep. Okay. So just a strength save, that's all it is?
Yep.
23.
23. All right. You are pushed
Oh.
here, 10 feet back, but you don't take any damage and you don't fall prone. As the
nice.
other four, seeing this, watch as the form of Kalung basically explodes outward in a flurry of red fur, golden horns, sharp teeth, and nasty talons. The chains that Gilgamesh has summoned rise and expand to keep hold of their foe. But familiar, painfully familiar to Gilgamesh, Kalung bursts open to his true form.
Oh!
And we're going to reroll initiative.
No, we reroll initiative.
Yep. Ah, you missed that part, didn't you, James?
That's like the 10th time he said it.
Well, yes, I missed that part. Obviously.
Mother.
JC, I just sent you a very nondescript and not ominous message.
I love not ominous messages.
I'll be right back.
All right. Oh man, I'm rolling good tonight.
I love it when my players roll well.
No, you
I
don't.
do
Gives
not
me a challenge.
want to hear it.
Don't see. Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
No. Oh, that's. There's two sides that are so close.
Well, what did I say?
True.
Okay, I'm back. You need a new initiative. I have my dice ready for my dice game.
Alrighty.
Oh!
Some people are happy, some people are not. Alright. Some quick maths.
5.
Hold on.
You told me to be quick.
2 + 2 - 1, that's 3.
2, 3.
I remember one time I fucked that up. I'm like 2 + 2 - 2 + 2. I'm doing it right now, but it was worse. The math was completely wrong. I'm like 2 + 2 - 1, that's 4. Like,
Dot 4.
Fuck that.
Alright, and then. Alright, 25 to 20.
23.
Oh,
Got Rem at top. 20 to 15.
19.
Fortunate.
Okay. 15 to 10. This
What
is
the
gonna
fuck
be
happened?
fun. Oh, all of a sudden I'm assaulted with messages.
We're gonna die.
I'm
Be
here. I'm
confident.
here.
I
I
knew
got.
this was too
I'm
easy.
here. I'm things. I got an 18. I'm sorry.
You got an
I was
18?
being bugged. Yeah, I was being bugged. People were in my space.
Alright. This is, I think, the lowest initiative Nime's at.
Probably.
Alright, 10 to 5.
9.
Yeah, that's a...
5.
we got some,
Got some real winners.
we got some winners.
Oh my god, I have to close my window.
Today.
It's thunderstorming.
Yeah. It was raining here earlier.
I love it. It's very
and then,
nice.
Suna,
It's just a
you're a
wet.
5?
5.
Hell yeah. Alrighty.
Real tragic.
As long as I didn't forget anyone, that's everyone. Alright. Let's party. Top of initiative as you guys see all of this, the Devourer rise into this massive form of a demon. He kind of his head kind of comes down, his face right in front of Gilgamesh, the breath blowing steam straight into the Dragonborn's face. Rem, you react first.
Is my sanctuary still up?
I don't believe you cast anything that would have taken it down.
So I have round 5 for the 10 rounds on this.
Mm-hmm.
So I have 5 more. I'm gonna hit everyone with a crisp 5th level mass cure wounds.
Okay.
That's 3d8s. I have to check the range on this. I think we should be fine now. It's up to 6 creatures and it's a 30-foot radius. So, but I can pick it. So like we're all within 30, like right here. It's fine. 3d8s. That's low. That's only going to be 14.
All right. Everyone takes 14.
And I think I'm just gonna leave it at that.
Alrighty. After that, we hit initiative count 20, which is the lair action. As you guys can see above from the honeycombs, or more probably because you're paying attention to the Devourer, the noise of more wings as a second Spine Devil finally comes in, as another one hasn't been summoned until now. And then the one that is already there is gonna keep its assault on. It's gonna shoot. It's gonna try to shoot at Rem, but I think he has to make a wisdom save.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a 19.
He now has to attempt to just hit me.
Okay. So there is it for both of the shots because he makes 2.
Yes.
Okay. So the other wisdom save is an 11.
That fails.
Okay,
he
so
has
that
to redirect or lose it.
that one will go to Nime. So the one on Rem. That's a 6. That's not good.
That's not gonna hit me at all.
And then on Nime, that is a 13.
Fail.
As both of you kind of sidestep out of the way as the 2 spines move past and shatter along the stone wall. Ineffective. We move to Zex. What you got for us?
Well, we don't know if he gets more legendary resistances, which kind of stinks.
I
So
doubt it.
We're gonna go ahead and toss a 4th level Psychic Lance at him.
Alrighty. Psychic Lance. Sounds good. $17.
That is a failure.
Alrighty.
Legendary resistance.
He does not.
Nice.
Oh, he does have advantage. I should probably re-roll that, though.
No, it's fine.
That is only an 11. The 17 was higher.
We're good now. 26 points of psychic damage and all the other fun effects.
Incapacitated.
Yep.
Alrighty. Is there anything else you'd like to do?
Let's bonus action give Suna advantage on whatever comes next. Or not advantage, inspiration.
Inspiration. Alrighty. You just kind of whip up your swords, and a purple beam shoots out. The chain golem thinks it's heading for it, but instead it pierces the temple of the Devourer as he kind of roars, and then the roar is cut off as it expands into the lance. And he does not move. Alrighty. That being Zex's turn. Gil, it's your turn.
Okie dokie. So here's what we're gonna start out with. I'm gonna become big.
Okay.
Bonus action, giant might. I am now large.
Ah.
How big is he? Bigger than large.
Bigger than large. He counts as, I believe, huge.
Oh,
Yeah, he's a size class above you.
dang, it's too bad. Okay, and then I'm I said it last time, I'll say it again unless I tell you. I'm just gonna take the -5 to each attack.
Okay.
And I'm just gonna start swinging.
Sounds good.
Well, not a good way to start out with that. That is that's a 9 to hit.
I don't think 9 will hit him.
Ah, unfortunate. What about? Okay, I don't know if that's gonna hit either. What about an unnatural 20?
A 20 does hit.
Oh, I'm crazy. Literally, like, clinically insane. And I think... Right. Do I need to separate damage?
You will need to.
I will? Okay. Then
But you can roll fire now. So.
Oh, nice. Okay, I'll just coordinate my dice a little better then, just so I know what I'm doing. Okay, dice. Dice rolling in a dice game. Oh. So it is... oh, geez, I have to math now. So that's a total of 39 damage, with 7 of it being fire.
Okay.
And then I believe I still have a hasted action. Which I will spend attacking as well.
Alrighty.
Ooh, 24.
24 hits.
Let's go. So good at this game. Wow, okay. So that is 34 damage, with another 7 being fire. I'm really good at that.
As you kind of whirl into him, the greatsword kind of cutting into his cheek as his head was leaning down towards you. One of them streaks and sparks off of his horn, but the other two connect solid, and you leave these gouges in his actual face.
And I guess just to, like, not be in the way of anyone, I'll go, like, over to the side, kind of like over here.
Alrighty. That's your turn?
Yeah.
Alright. Well, we've got one of the golems going next. Specifically, the one behind the table between Nime and Rem. It is going to attempt to make an attack on Rem, but it will need to make the wisdom save. That's a 5.
No.
So, Nime, it's coming for you instead.
Okay.
21 to hit.
Yeah.
Okay. So, con saving throw.
Okay.
What you got for me?
That is a 22.
22. All right. So, you take 20 points of slashing damage,
Yikes. Okay.
and you are grappled.
Great.
And the second attack will also go on you because it can't hit Rem, apparently. It only makes 2 attacks. 21 again, actually. It's the same number.
Okay, so I'm down.
All right. Make the con save, though.
Okay. 2. I rolled a 2, so.
Gotcha.
How much HP do you have?
Well, I had 35.
15.
And now I'm at
19,
19, and now I'm at 0.
21. Yeah, you'll be taking 21. As Nime gets slammed by these 2 chains, and Rem, you watch as she falls, and chains begin slowly curling around her body like a boa constrictor.
Okay.
Alrighty. That is that boy's turn. It would be Kalung's turn, but he is currently incapacitated. So we will skip that bad boy.
I think things happened with the shackles when it gets to his turn.
Alright, just let me know.
At the beginning of each of like the creature's turns, it takes 2d6 fire damage, and it can repeat the save to
Alright.
banish the shackles.
So since it's not an action, it can do it. Gotcha.
Yeah, it can repeat the saving throw at the end of each of its turns, banishing the shackles on a success.
Sounds good, so roll that damage,
Wow, a whopping 5 damage.
which is halved.
Yeah.
And what save was it?
It was a strength throw. That's not good.
Oh, that's very 25.
Let me check. Passes.
Alright, as
But
the chains fall away, but the purple lance remains in his forehead. So,
and yeah, it's the save at the end of the turn, so I don't think you could do anything.
I mean, he can't do anything anyway. So we will move on to the other, the person next, which is ironically another chain golem. Does that put it? Okay. It is going to, I think, go for Suna. Suna. 2 attacks on you.
Okay.
They are the same number, so that's a 16 twice.
No.
As the 2 chains bounce off of the armor, as you currently have the shimmering armor from the Mantle of the Weave deflecting, and it bounces off.
I shouldn't.
You don't? Oh, you lost
No,
your
because
concentration,
using
didn't
something
you?
else with. I was using something else for concentration,
Ah.
but I think that's
You
gone now
still
anyway.
just have a
Whatever
good
it was.
AC then. Never
I
mind.
mean, my AC is only 17, so you.
Yeah, good enough. That's all you need. As you're able to kind of slam it out of the way, and you're all good. That golem's attacks do nothing. Which means we go to Nime. Nime, please make a death saving throw and send it to me.
Okay. Boop, 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 boop. Let me just make that throw. Okay.
All right. that being Nime's turn, it goes to the third and final chain golem down in the corner. If I remember correctly, and I'm all about keeping it 100, that one really likes Zex. So Zex,
I don't know about
two
that.
attacks on you. We got a 14
Nope.
and a 25.
I think that one might just barely hit me.
Please make a Constitution saving throw.
15.
15.
Have
Alright.
I been marked?
You have been marked, and you take 25 points of slashing damage.
Ow.
You are also grappled.
Fantastic.
Alrighty. But that's its 2 attacks. We're going to go to Suna.
Cool. So for my bonus action, I'm going to burn second level slot for 3 points.
Alrighty.
And then I'm going to use my... Can I ask what incapacitated means for? Like, does it mean
Incapacitated
anything
means
for, like,
it can't take
saving throws?
actions or reactions.
But it doesn't do anything for saving throws.
No.
Okay. So I'm going to cast a 4th level lightning bolt with heightened spell, which will give him disadvantage.
Okay. He has advantage, so that just makes it a straight roll.
Good enough.
That's a natural 1.
Oh my god. And then I'm going to use 2 points to re-roll 2 dice with empowered.
Sounds good.
Okay. 29 lightning damage.
Alrighty. As this lightning kind of flashes across his form, you can see some of it being absorbed by the metallic mixtures around his arms and his horns, so he doesn't take as much damage as you'd want, but he still does take the damage. Got anything else?
I don't think I have anything else. Let me look at my actions real quick.
Alright, Rem, you're on deck.
Yeah, I am out of things, though. Let me re-roll. I got a 15 for wild magic. Yeah, I got nothing.
Okay. Rem, we go back to you.
I'm back.
And we're back to you.
I'm gonna move in here. We're gonna give Nime a crisp. Sorry, I just handled the task. A crisp 4th level cure wounds, and since she's down, she comes back with max.
Mm-hmm.
So that is 37 HP.
37.
I think 8 plus 8 is 16. 16 times 2 is 32, and then plus 5 is 7, right?
Yep. As
And
Nime still has the chains kind of snaking around her torso, but you're awake. You're on the ground and you have chains around you, but you're awake.
Okay, well that's good.
Anything else you got, Rem?
Bonus action that I can do. I'll hit Mime with Sanctuary.
Okay.
Or I could hit Zex. Nah, I'll hit Mime. Zex has time to cook. So
I
now
go
if they
immediately after you.
yeah, you got time to cook. And that's my turn.
All right. Well, actually, immediately after Rem is the lair. Rem, you no longer have Sanctuary on you, do you? Or, no, that one's not concentration, right? It's already lost to the ether.
Check real quick.
It's okay. I don't believe it's concentration. Which is okay, because we can divert their massive...
What's the question? Sorry.
If Sanctuary is concentration, or did you just
No,
switch it?
It's not concentration, and I can do it multiple times. I don't have to switch it.
Sounds good. Well, we're gonna have the no extra devils came in this time, so these guys are just going to be moving in and closer. We've got one of them shooting at Gilgamesh, their 2 spines, and we'll have one of them shoot at Suna, their 2 spines. Gilgamesh, you're
Mine
first.
have disadvantage.
Alrighty, so first disadvantage. 14.
No.
Second one, 7.
No.
2 purple spines just move past you. And then the 2 attacks on Suna.
Okay.
We have a 7
Nope.
and a 16.
No.
2 more spines move past you. No effect. There's the lair actions, which means Zex, we're back to you. You are currently... You have chains wrapped around yourself.
That's uber cool. Have Kalung give me a dexterity saving throw.
Sounds
This is great.
good. Disintegrate?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. $22.
Okay.
As the beam jumps from your finger, and right as that happens, he's able to kind of chomp down and break through the psychic lance. He jerks his head back, and the beam goes up into the wall, dissolving a 10-foot chunk of stone brick, but missing Kalung.
Oh, that's unfortunate. I'm gonna chug a healing potion real quick,
Alrighty.
and then I'm done.
Sounds good. Gilgamesh, we go to you.
Well. Okay, I actually haven't done that, so that's good to know. I'm gonna start off. Bonus action. Second wind.
Okay.
Dice.
Is the second one a free action or something?
No, that's
Bonus action.
That's the get another action is nothing to do.
That is action surge, which I've already
Actual
used.
Surge, which I believe both action surges have already been used.
I get 12 HP.
Sounds good.
3 action surges.
We just
Now
call
I
them
am
extra
up.
turns.
71. And then I do what I objectively do best. And I start swinging. And I miss
Alrighty.
with a 10.
With a 10.
Let's use a different dice. Let's swing again. I somehow miss again with a 10.
Sounds good.
Let's use a third dice. That one's even worse. With a natural 1.
And he has his reactions back.
How did this happen?
So you swing and he parries one with his hand. You swing and he parries one with his other hand. You swing a third time and he catches your arm. His entire body just snapping towards you, Gilgamesh. And he is going to I think he just wants to, because he can't.
Is he gonna eat me?
I think he's just gonna, his head is going to just slam down onto the ground and he's going to headbutt you.
Damn.
So that's a roll to hit.
With disadvantage still,
Sounds good.
because I haven't been hit yet.
How does a 20 do?
That is my AC.
So that will hit.
Yep.
Let me, his head hurts a lot.
I mean, like, his head, like, hurts like, ow, I have a headache, or, like, his head hitting me hurts.
I'll let you decide after I roll damage.
Oh, no.
I mean, you're raging, right?
Yeah?
So you're probably
I'm-
resistant to this. Anyway.
Yeah,
Likely.
you're just taking
I
piercing
don't,
damage.
I don't think this is magical.
10, 21, 30,
Ain't get that bad, right?
40 points of piercing
Oof.
damage as
They
his
can.
spined head slams onto the ground and a small eruption of stone shards flies around the room. Yeah, that's his reaction.
Cool.
You got anything else, Gil?
I guess I could move, but I'm nope, I used all 3. That's it. That's all I can do.
Alrighty. We go on to the chain golem that's harassing Nime right now. Since it is grappling her, it is going to use its imprison action. Nime, you go from being grappled to restrained, and you will be
Okay.
taking damage at the top of your turn.
Okay.
So we'll see if you survive that damage.
Yeah, I sure hope so.
But we're gonna move past that golem to Kalung. It's now his turn. Gil, you're just right there, you know?
I mean, and he doesn't have disadvantage
He doesn't have
anymore.
disadvantage.
So...
I think he's gonna make 3 attacks on you.
Oh. Yup.
As his arms, one still holding your blade, he just fucking cold cocks you across the face.
Yeah.
For his Fists of Fury attacks, we got a 24 and a 20.
Both hit.
I'm just having this be one absolutely brutal hit, so let's see how
That's
badly
okay.
he cold cocks you. So the first one, you will be taking 25 points of bludgeoning damage.
Nice.
And the second one, you'll be taking 22 points of bludgeoning damage. As this hand, you all just can hear this crack and snap as he slams his right hand into Gilgamesh's jaw. You're big enough that it can work, and his final thing, you all hear the scraping of his hoof as he slams. He's just gonna fucking try to nutshot you, Gil. You're getting nutshotted by a demigod.
He couldn't be more disrespectful right now.
20.
That hits.
You will be taking 17 points of bludgeoning damage, and I need you to make a
Ooh.
strength saving throw.
Oh no. Um. Do I have to?
You do.
Yeah. Good thing I had advantage, right?
What you get?
21.
21. You can feel the burn as he slams his hoof into your underside. You stay on your feet. You stay conscious. You fight through the pain.
Dear
And you're
Lord.
You succeed.
Yeah, that's good.
That is going to be his turn. We
We
are gonna move to the chain golem that is harassing, or I guess trying to harass Suna. Suna, 2 attacks on you.
Okay.
We have a 15 and a 21.
The 21 hit.
Alrighty. You take 14 points of slashing damage, and I need you to make that con save.
4.
4.
4.
Okay. That's a failure.
No, what am I rolling it for?
Oh, when you get hit, every time a chain golem hits someone, I've been asking them to roll a con save.
Oh, I was like, why am I rolling this? Okay, sorry. 19.
19. You're okay. But you are now grappled by that golem. Okay.
Okay.
It just means your movement's 0. And it can imprison you like how Nime is as we move to this turn. Nime, which means at the start of your turn, you'll take damage.
Okay.
Okay, that's not a good roll, so that's good for you. You take 6 points of piercing damage.
Okay. 6 points of damage. 31. Okay, so am I able to do anything to get out of this?
You can use your action to make a strength check.
Okay.
And that would get you out of those chains. But you do use your action to do that.
Okay. So would I'll just. Am I able to use my weapons right now, even though I'm restrained?
You're just grappled and restrained.
Okay. I'll shoot 3 shots at the chain golem.
Alrighty.
I am going to be taking the sharpshooter disadvantage.
Okay, just to warn you, because you are restrained, your attack rolls do have disadvantage.
Oh, then never mind. I'm not going to do that.
Okay. I wanted to recheck the restrained thing for you, because I know that
No, that's
restrained's
okay.
a lot worse than grappled.
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20 will hit.
21.
That will hit.
19.
That. All of those hit.
Okay. I do have to take an action to load my gun, so I guess I'm only making 2 shots. I just
Okay, so
remember
2 hits.
that. Let me grab the right dice. Okay. 8 and 7.
As you shoot, your gun cracks out with 2 bullets, slamming into the chains as the entire form kind of
JC,
rattles. Yeah.
I have a question. I know that I haven't been really announcing it, and it's probably too late now since this is the turn, but am I able to kind of backtrack and say that I'm putting silvered bullets into my gun?
Since
Or
you
do you want me to
just reloaded, I can say that's fine.
Okay.
So you put 6 silver bullets in and you just shot 2 of them.
Mm-hmm.
Alrighty. That means, yeah. Alrighty. As the bullets slam into the golem, is that your turn?
Yes.
Alrighty. We're going to go to the final golem that's harassing Zex. It is going to use the imprisonment on Zex as well. So Zex, you can feel the chains kind of move in and grab. You are restrained as well.
There's no roll for that or nothing. It just happens.
It just happens because he's already grappled you. It does mean it just moves straight to your turn because you're... No, you're not after it. You've already had your turn. It goes straight to Suna, who's only grappled. You're only grappled, Suna. You're not restrained. Suna, it's your turn. What's your
Okay. And I have to take an action to make it to get out.
Yes, to do the strength check to get out of the grapple.
Hey,
Well, for grapple, I believe it's actually strength or acrobatics, like athletics or acrobatics, but I'll double check that for you. But yes, that does take an
Like a-
action.
heard that before, and those. I'm going to use my bonus action to burn a 3rd level slot to give
Okay.
myself 5.
Gotcha.
I'm now going to cast Confusion on
Okay.
Kalung,
Alright.
using Heightened to give him disadvantage.
Okay, so it's just a straight roll. What save is that?
Wisdom.
Wisdom. That's a 12.
That's a failure.
Alrighty. You kind of gather yourself into this and cast out this just kind of small fog that goes over and shimmers over Kalung's eyes, and you can immediately see him just kind of rear up, trying to make sense of what just happened. It does take hold.
Cool. And I think that that's everything I can do.
All right. So we go back up to the top of the turn, which is Rem.
The wording of Sanctuary is if the warded creature makes an attack, cast a spell that affects an enemy, or deals damage to another creature, the spell ends.
Mm-hmm.
Would me making him vulnerable with my Channel Divinity count for that?
Attacking a creature?
It's not an attack.
No.
and it's
That's
not a
what it
spell.
was saying specifically.
If it makes an attack, cast a spell that affects an enemy, or deals damage to another creature, this spell ends.
And you're using your Channel Divinity?
Yeah. It just makes him vulnerable to the next hit that he takes.
That's real dodgy.
It's your discretion. I can go either way, to be
I'm
honest.
going to say Sanctuary would go off because it's affecting an enemy.
It's not a spell, but okay, I respect that. I'm gonna do that
Okay,
with my action. So the next hit that he takes, he's vulnerable to all that damage.
sounds good.
And I'm going to Sanctuary myself again.
All right. As you kind of funnel all of this, the death that's been kind of happening into the city, and you kind of begin just funneling that onto the Devourer himself, to just try and expose and weaken and soften his skin, soften his resolve to whatever comes next. Which will probably might be Zex, but we'll figure that out. And that's your turn. You go to the lair. No new devils come from that. But we've got the two that are already here. We're going to have one attempt to shoot at Rem, but since you recast Sanctuary, he has to make 2 wisdom saves.
Yeah.
The highest one was a 16.
No.
So it's going to redirect those both to Gilgamesh.
Woo! No disadvantage.
Okay, we got a 16 and a 14.
Nope and nope.
Alrighty. We are going to, I think, have the other one shoot it at Suna. Suna, 2
Okay.
attacks. 18 and 9.
The 18 hits.
All right. As you've been kind of not really paying attention to these, and you feel a burn in your shoulder as you look and you can see one of the purple quills sticking out of it. There's that. You take 5 points of piercing damage and 2 points of fire damage.
Okay.
Alrighty. And then we go to Zex. Zex, at the top of your turn, you'll be taking the imprisonment damage.
Coolio.
That's way worse than Nime's.
Well, how much worse?
21 worse. So,
I
21
see.
points of crushing damage as the chains constrict. But you're able to kind of push through the pain, holding on. You still got your turn.
By a fucking thread holding on, but holding on nonetheless. I go down, Psychic Lance drops, right?
Yes. I believe so. I'll double check that for you.
Okay.
He is still confused.
He is confused.
Which might eat his turn anyway.
It's
believe the wording is,
not
yeah.
a concentration spell.
Nope.
It just
It just
lasts
kinda
until the
happens.
end of your next turn.
That's neat.
Or the start of your next turn.
It might be in your best interest to get this damn chain golem off of you.
Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking, but I'm mostly out of AoEs. Let me double check this real quick. How bad does the chain golem look?
The chain golem in front of you looks pretty bad. You can see several broken chains that are swirling around in it, but it's holding on. This is one of the ones that you hit with the steel wind strike, and the other one exploded. So
Let's go ahead and drop a shatter on like Kalung's arm section right there.
alrighty.
That's a 10 close radius. So that's con saving throws, if I'm not mistaken.
Yep. We have from the golem
And the golem has disadvantage.
it does. That's still a really good roll from the golem. That's a 19 from the golem. Or
Wow.
no, that's better than a 19. 21 from the golem.
Well, since I don't want to die, I'm gonna silvery barbs that,
Fair.
and I'm gonna give the
That-
advantage to Gil. I think
Changes
assuming
it to a natural 1, and like I'll restate it. It is vulnerable to that damage. So
It is.
yeah, stunned her. And then our good old boy, the Devourer over here. 32.
Oh, that's a shame. I think he succeeds. He still takes half, though.
He does take half, and it's thunder damage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
12 thunder damage. Pretty substantial, if you ask me. Is the golem dead? That'd be pretty cool.
It is not quite enough. As you blast, and you can see several chains fall off and land lifelessly on the ground. It's not in good sports, but these golems are very hardy. And it was not enough to push it over the edge.
Well, let me check and see if I can send my inspiration to other people, because I can't damage it enough to survive, I don't think, with my bonus action.
If you're asking about the silvery barbs thing, then yeah, you can send the advantage to whoever you want.
Well, I sent that to Gil. I'm looking at inspiration to see if I can have it on multiple people, because I don't remember.
Gotcha. Gil, you are on deck, just to warn you.
Because Suna technically has it right now, I think. And
Suna
so
does have inspiration right now.
If, like, Nime can also have it, that'd be pretty cool.
Pretty sure that's a yes.
Okay, I'm double checking.
Who would you put it on if it is a yes?
It's Nime, and it is a yes.
All right.
It's just one creature can't have multiple.
As both the chains kind of twirling around you and Nime, you send out this shatter that reverbs throughout the feasting hall, and use that kind of sound that you've generated to kind of focus it in towards assisting Nime. As Nime gets kind of like a burst of energy. That is the end of Zex's turn. Gil, it is now your turn.
So, if I heard correctly, Rem did something a little funky to the Greastro, yeah?
Suna did something funky to the Greastro.
Did Rem not do something funky?
Oh, Rem did do something. Yes, they both have done funky things.
So
You
he's
are not
vulnerable
wrong.
now.
There's been plenty of funky things happening.
A very funky time. So, he's vulnerable now, yes?
To the next attack.
Just the next attack. Okay.
Mhm.
Okay. Well,
So
I mean,
really need you to nat 20 right now.
I'm gonna reckless.
Sounds
You have
good.
advantage as well.
You already have advantage.
Oh, because of the
Double
barbs.
advantage.
Yeah.
Didn't nat 20. Got close though. 23.
23 hits.
I will kind of try and tack on. So what? Since he's
It's
Jeez,
vulnerable
I
to
hate-
everything. The whole thing.
so he just takes all of it.
Yeah. I
Cool.
think. If that's how you like, I don't know how it works with like resistant and vulnerability.
Don't worry, I've got it.
It's a personal choice, I guess.
He's got it.
I've got it.
Oh, I missed my dice tray with half of my dice. How do I even do that?
I made you buy that for a reason.
You just like spilling everything.
Not helping. This damage is bad too.
All right, what's the slashing? Come on,
so
Gil.
it's 34 total
Okay,
with 6 being fire.
so 8. Okay, I'm gonna. Oh my god, that's still doing so much damage.
Yes. I'm crazy.
Holy shit.
Is he dead?
He's not dead.
Damn.
Please.
I
Pretty
don't.
please.
I'm not
That's
easily
more
accepting
text.
bribes. But Gil, you flash the sword across his chest and cut it open, and you can see this basically opening up his stomach lining, and you can see this cascade of like arms and different pieces of flesh tumbling out of the stomach as he roars. You can smell this large scent of bile kind of filling the room as it cascades past your feet as you've cut his stomach open.
That's kind of gross.
No more snacks for you, loser.
What if I hit him again?
You're welcome to.
With a... Well, I probably won't. 17?
17 does not hit.
Nope. But what if... Oh, what if I hit him with a 22?
22 does hit.
Let's go. Wow, I suck at rolling dice. That's 32 damage, with 5 of it being fire.
All right, as he manages to deflect one of them, and then the third and final one cuts on his leg, and you can see the blood soaking into the red fur, the eyes burning. He ain't happy.
Sucks to suck. Is
That's
that
your
like...
turn?
Yeah.
All right. It is the golem that's been harassing Nime's turn, but since it's already in prison, Nime can switch its ire.
It's what now?
Ire, because you're restrained by it as long as it stays within 15 feet of you. It still has chains on you.
Really terrible.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
I'm glad you
No.
agree.
I don't understand. What is ire?
Anger,
Ill will.
attention, malice.
Oh, I can change its intention? I can feel
I
something?
mean,
I mean, Mercury is
It can
in
attack other people while keeping you restrained.
yeah.
Oh.
That's what
Oh,
he's saying.
so I have to pick somebody else for it to attack?
No, it's just gonna
that's,
attack because I'm the only one in range.
yeah,
It's gonna try.
Oh. Okay, I understand now. Continue. I'm sorry.
You're good. I'm seeing if it can maneuver itself to do stuff.
Suna, I believe, is also in range.
Hey, shut up.
Could
Well,
it could technically move like that. It's 30 feet. It's still gonna try to get Rem. But there's this weird
Everyone
magic
else is
working
already
on it.
grappled.
Yeah, but if it grapples more. Also, it can't re-grapple stuff.
No,
So-
everyone else is already grappled by a separate entity.
Not Gil.
They're-
Gil's fine.
It's
It's still gonna try to hit
built
you, which means
different.
there's 2 wisdom saves on you, Rem.
Yeah.
Natural 20.
Sure.
And 21. Did very
Okay, now-
well. 2
Has to
attacks
break
on
my
you.
AC.
21.
That doesn't.
23?
That barely does.
Okay, I'm gonna make sure my math is... Yes, 23.
Yes.
Okay. So, con save. And you... It is not going to grapple you because it's already grappled Nime.
Is this a magical effect?
No. The con save is not.
Hasn't Rem already failed?
He has already failed, but it can become worse.
15?
15.
Wait, con?
Yeah.
17.
That's a difference.
No,
It's a very,
18. Oh my god. The math is bad today.
very important difference. You went from failing it by 1 to just making it to succeeding it by 1. So,
Oh god, I'm sorry about that.
well, it
I thought it
matters
was
more
strength
for
for a
you than me.
second.
Okay. Yeah. But you will still be taking damage.
Okay.
Ooh, not bad damage.
For you or for
22
me?
points of bludgeoning and slashing damage. As the chains wail, and you're able to block one of them with the shield, but the other one slams into your gut. that is going to be that bad boy's turn. And we go to Kalung. And he has
roll
that
me a
weird
d10, please.
effect on him, I believe. So D10 is rolled. And what does a 10 get me on the graph, Suna?
That's really bad. The creature can act and move normally.
Got you. Well, he's feeling real normal.
That's really tragic, I'll be honest.
God. He's gonna make a quick wisdom saving throw. He's targeting something. Gil, lucky you. You're gonna get to make an opportunity attack.
Yippee.
Oh, don't thank me just yet.
Need you to nat.
No.
I
I can do it.
Rem, he does not make it. So, does Nime have Sanctuary on her? No, because you
Alright.
shot.
Yeah.
Okay, which means it's getting redirected to Nime.
Yay. So
Uh,
fun. So excited. This is such a fun game.
I'm sorry.
It's fun.
Because he is going
He
to.
has disadvantage on any attack against anyone else because Gil hit him last.
What?
That's the thing that Gil does. When people try to attack people that isn't Gil because he was a particular asshole, they have disadvantage because of his
Gilgamesh,
grandpa.
is that true?
Because of his
I
grandpa.
don't even know.
It's because of his grandpa.
It's. Oh, I think he might be right.
I know what I'm talking
Please
about.
double check that for me, because that will change what he's doing.
Um.
Which is a little important, because if he decides to wail on you, you have enough HP to not be insta-killed by it. So,
I will be insta-killed.
Oh
I'm
no!
just gonna throw that out there.
Surprisingly, no, he's right. Yeah.
Okay.
The creature has disadvantage on any roll that isn't against you, and the target hits a creature other than you with an attack. That creature has resistance to the damage dealt by the attack. Damn.
that would
That's a
that
lot.
yeah. Okay.
I remember most other things, but that's like the one thing that I
That's
always forget.
very important, because that means he can't really do what he was about to do.
Thank
He
you,
has
Um,
disadvantage on everyone.
That's not you. Well, and the
But
first one
Because of the cloak,
yeah.
everyone has disadvantage. Well,
Damn.
disadvantage on everyone.
It's gonna kick you in the.
whatever.
Kalung's gonna kick you in the balls again.
Damn.
Kalung gets reaction
Damn,
attack
bro.
first. Or I guess he doesn't get it anymore. Because the
No,
world's
but-
changed.
but he has disadvantage.
He does have disadvantage. Does a 21 hit?
Yes.
Strength saving throw.
Oh no. Good thing I have like 4-way advantage.
4-way advantage.
Oh, wow. Let me give you two numbers. The lower number was a 10, which is a failure.
That is a failure.
The higher number is a 15, which is also a failure.
That is also. Oh God, Gil.
Those were. I rolled a 1 and I rolled a 6. Things could not be worse.
Okay. 11, 16.
Oh lord.
You take.
You resist it. You resist it.
You take 23 points of bludgeoning damage.
Grandpa,
That's-
grandpa.
Are you gonna say more after that? It sounds like you're gonna say more. Are you gonna say more?
Just that the failure of the strength saving throw means you're knocked prone.
Okay, then other people will say things about this then. Okay. You said 23?
Yeah.
So I take 11 less, so down to 12 and then halved.
So 6. Not bad.
6. Oh, if he does that 2 more times, I'm out of
Well,
here.
he's got 2 more attacks.
Oh,
And since you fell prone, they are at advantage. So he's just gonna fucking put his hands together and swing down.
I mean, 2 nat ones.
Not a nat 1.
what am I gonna do? Use my reaction?
It is a 22.
That hits.
So Boop. Huh. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. 21 points of bludgeoning damage.
You say 21?
Yep.
Not dead yet.
That means he's gonna smash you one more time.
Hold on. Let me just update my health bar real quick. Not
I
dead
love that
yet.
Elden Ring health bar right there.
Elden Ring health bar. As you can hear the the Latin music swell as he brings his fist down on your face. Oh, that was a 19 on the dice. Oh yeah. Gilgamesh.
Yeah. So I think this. Correct me if I'm wrong. I think this is the third time I've been downed.
It is.
Okay. So I'm gonna make the save. But I think there are only.
DC.
It is a DC 25. There are only 3 numbers I can roll to save this.
You still have that? Did you use the advantage from the thing, or did you reckless?
He
He's
did on the
required
attack,
to.
yeah.
I was gonna
He's
say,
required to.
and even if I wasn't, I already used it. And Gilgamesh falls.
Gilgamesh goes down.
I rolled a 3 on the dice, which is not what I needed.
You all just hear this crunch as Gil falls to the ground, and Kalung raises both of his arms above his head in this massive down smash. The crater that is left from Gil's body getting pushed into the packed stone brick as Kalung's blood-soaked hands kind of rise up and he turns. I'm a god, and I will not be silenced. As the confusion kind of sets back in, and he looks and snaps back over to Zex being twisted by chains, and looks over at Rem that's being harassed by the other golem. It goes to the next turn, which is the chain golem harassing Suna.
Okay.
So is that one 15? No, that one's grappled on you. So that one is going to just imprison you. So you're going to become restrained. It's such an eventful turn after Kalung.
What does restrain mean?
Restrained means your speed is 0 and it can't benefit from any bonuses to speed. Attack rolls against the creature have advantage, and your attack rolls have disadvantage, and you have disadvantage on dex saving throws.
Okay.
Also, when your turn starts, because you are imprisoned, you'll take damage.
Okay.
So, that's that one's turn, which means Nime. At the start of your turn, you're imprisoned.
Okay.
You'll take damage.
Great.
For some reason, this one's feeling as sorry as I am, because that's 6 more damage
Jesus Christ.
instead of the 20 that Zex took.
Wow, this is unfair. This is outrageous.
Outrageous.
3 more silvered shots to the chain golem.
Alrighty.
Weep, 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 weep. That is a 21.
21 hits.
Another 21.
Both hit.
A 22.
All 3 hit.
Awesome. 2. 10.
Hell yeah.
Do silvers do something special if I roll a 10, don't they?
No, they do not. They just can get through certain resistances.
Okay. And then a 3.
All right, 3 more shots spark off of this golem as it's just kind of whirling. These things are tanky as hell. Is that your turn?
No. I would like to use Fighting Spirit.
Okay. To get your 15 temp HP?
Mm-hmm.
Alrighty.
And I will have advantage on weapon attack rolls. Does that, will that counter his, disadvantage to make it normal? Or do I need, what would that do?
That would have made it normal. Generally, people do the bonus action before they roll for their attacks on the turn.
Well, the only reason I'm pulling it up now is because, yeah, I was just thinking about it, so that way I can do the sharpshooter stuff. But, go ahead.
Alrighty, so that's your turn. Now we go to the one that's been harassing Zex. And since it's wrapped onto Zex, it is going to try and hit Suna twice.
Okay.
Suna, we got a 14 and a 26.
26 hits.
It's one of the best ones. And lucky for you, the dice that just rolled that 26 just got lost to the ether as I dropped it.
That is pretty good for me, huh?
So,
Leave it there.
I can't even see it. It's so dark.
Hell yeah.
You'll be taking 16 points of slashing damage, and you'll make that con save.
Yeah. Slow math.
Quick maths.
15?
15. That is a failure. Alrighty.
I'm gonna roll another one for my confusion.
Yes, for concentration.
20. Dirty.
Alrighty. You maintain on confusion. And then that is the good old golem's turn, so we move to your turn. At the top of your turn, you take the imprisonment damage.
Okay. Oh, what was the slashing damage?
16.
Okay.
And you
And
take
then-
14 points of slashing and crushing damage from the imprisonment
14 each or just 14 in total?
in total.
Okay.
And then it is your turn.
Is a strength to get out?
Yes, a strength check. And it is against these
Mr.
like razor sharp
Mr.
chains.
Insects, give me strength. I'm using my inspiration.
Alrighty.
22.
22. 22 makes it. You do take 6 points of piercing damage as you slide out of these razor sharp chains, but the grapple and the restrained are both no longer on you.
6?
Yep.
Okay. And then do I have movement back?
You do have your movement, yeah.
How many? Can I see the map, please? Thank you. If I run, can you show me 30 and like above Kalung? Up one square? Can I do that?
Absolutely.
Or will I take opportunity from Kalung for that?
You will be moving through his range. And then there was
If I
also the
move up
chain
one-
golem. Yeah.
If I move up one more, can I avoid Kalung?
So there's the big thing of Kalung actually has a 10-foot reach. So
awful.
no matter,
I can't go anywhere.
well, it's a thing of if you enter specifically this like corner square, you'll be in his range and then you go out of your ability. So unless if you stayed right up next to him, you'd be getting that attack of opportunity.
Oh, yeah, I'll just run up that. I'll
And then
I'll
there is
stay
that
with
there is that chain golem that's next to you. Even though it's grappling Zex, it can try to hit you.
Yeah, that's fine. I just want him to not grab me again.
Okay.
Yeah, I guess I'll stay in his range, but just run away from the golem.
Okay. So reaction attack. That's a 9.
Does it look right
That
to you?
does not hit. Yeah, that's good.
As
Think
you
so.
kind of dash, the chain slams into the ground. But you're all good.
What do I have? Nothing, but I have okay, I'm going to quicken an Eldritch Blast
Okay.
and
You do know because it's a
One-
ranged attack, it would be a disadvantage, right? Because you're in his melee range.
you're right. Even if I'm shooting it at not
Something
at him,
else?
yeah. True, yeah. I can't double up fucking concentration shit. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to I'm gonna burn a first level slot to regain 2 points,
Okay.
and that's my turn.
Alrighty. Rem, we go to you.
How does Kalung look? How bad is he?
He's had his stomach split open, and it looked like he had considered going for you guys, but with the divine protection, he decided to start killing instead. But it did look like he was going to start sprinting towards you two before he redirected back to Gil. He's not looking good. He is, as the cool kids say, bloody.
Boys, you aren't gonna like this.
Promise?
You're really not gonna like this. We are not going home today because I have to use my 7th level for a mass cure wounds.
Okay.
That's gonna be 5d8s, of which Gil just gets all of. So that's
Gil will get 40.
45.
Yep.
I add my magic thing to healing. And then everyone else is gonna get. This is good. This is good. So that's 20. 27. 33, 38.
38. As Gil kind of stirs, coughs, spouting up blood, as everyone feels the divine energy kind of close up some of the worse wounds on them. Everyone takes 38 healing.
And then, fuck! Okay, did you know that Jazz's mom doesn't like me because I use that word too much?
What do you
I'm not
know?
lying.
That is not what she said. But continue.
It's the most of what she said. Fuck, shit.
That wouldn't like me either, so
I'm raging.
if that's the case.
I am going to. Bonus action level 4 mass healing word to give everyone a little bit more HP.
Okay.
That's going to be 2d4s. That's max, so everybody gets back 13. On top of that, that is my turn.
Sounds
I
good.
really need you guys to finish this shit up.
Push out this divine healing as you can see everyone just kind of this healing just kind of emanating through them. Everyone looks a lot better now. But it moves to the lair's turn. As you guys can hear the fluttering as another devil comes down from the honeycombed ceiling. And we've got some nice kind of treatment going on here. We've got one that gets free advantage shots on Zex, so it'll take that because he's restrained. And then we've got one that will take normal attacks on Suna. So Zex, you're first. That is a 21 and a 13.
21 hits, 13 does not.
All right. Take 5 points of piercing damage and 3 points of fire.
I'm down to 2.
Yep. And the as the quill slits into a slot between the whirling chains. And then Suna, normal on you.
Okay.
We got a 16 and a 21.
Roll lower. 21 hits.
I'm doing my best. 4 points of piercing and 4
Okay.
points of fire.
Oh, shit. Okay.
Alrighty. And with that being the lair's turn, we go to Zex. Zex, you're currently imprisoned, so you will take the damage at the top of your turn. You will take 12 points of damage. And then your turn can go as normal. What do you have for us? You can't move, you're restrained. James, you might have your mic muted because you have not said a single thing.
Okay, yep, my mic was muted. 7th level Psychic Lance.
Awesome.
Intelligence. That's my last big spell.
That's a 12.
That's pretty cool. That's a failure.
That is a failure.
He's gonna take a lot of damage now. That's a lot of 6s.
That's what I like to hear.
It's 10, 20, 30, 39 points of psychic damage.
And he's incapacitated. As
He's incapacitated.
this time you see Gilgamesh just from the ground as he's kind of rearing back up as he sees you wake back up. As this time the lance shoots through his already open chest and stomach lining and kind of sets him in place. Anything else you got for me, Zex?
Well, that is quite literally pretty much all I can do.
All right.
I guess Gil can have inspiration. That'd be pretty cool.
Sounds good. Gil, you got inspiration.
And then I'm done.
All right. We have the everyone's favorite chain golem. It is going to attempt to no, Rem's perfectly fine. Rem, you still have Sanctuary on you?
Yep.
Okay, so that's 2 wisdom saves to hit you instead of Nime. 2 19s naturally, so it is good.
That'll work. Now it has to hit me.
Now it has to hit you. 21 and 9.
Neither of those hit me.
As you're able to deflect the 2 chains to no avail for the golem. It would be Kalung's turn, but nothing happens because he's incapacitated.
He's just hearing the beginning like chorus of fucking Stan. Just the tears gone cold. I'm wondering why I got out of bed at all. Got elevator music upstairs.
It's very good music. Let's see, how far can I go? Okay. The other one will go and do the same thing. It's going to try to do the wisdom save on you first. 3 and 9, so no. And then, so it's going to switch to Nime. So Nime, there will be 2 attacks on you.
Oh, okay.
15,
No.
natural 20.
No.
Yes. Oh, no.
Not a natural 20, but it will hit.
Yeah.
You should be very happy that that was not a natural 20.
Thank God.
19 points of slashing damage.
Minus.
All right. That puts it from the Chain Golem's turn to Nime. You're still in prison, so you'll be taking damage at
Nice.
the beginning.
No.
Yep. Yep. Which is another 18 damage. This time it didn't like you.
Wow.
And
Do
Nime, it's
math
now
in
your
this
turn.
Game? Hold on. Sorry.
She's
Okay.
dying to chains.
Thank you. Helmania. Okay, so. I really want to attack Kalung, but I can't get in there because I'm restrained. Okay, I'm gonna keep shooting the chain golem that's trying to ruin my life. Okay. I am going to be taking 3 shots at the chain golem with the disadvantage.
Okay.
Okay.
That expert only lasts as long as you have the 10 HP, right?
I'm sorry?
Like how does fighting spirit work?
So if she does it
No,
right now, then she'd get the advantage, which would cancel out, and she'd regain the HP. I think you have like 2 or 3 total uses.
I was gonna. So it's not a long-lasting thing. It only lasts as long as my HP.
It only lasts for that turn. So if you, I'm totally fine with letting you bonus action to do it right now to regain your 15 temp HP, and
I'm trying to think because I have something that gives me advantage on
that
all rolls.
that's fighting spirit. It allows it for 1 turn. That's what you were thinking of, and you used it. It also gives you the temp HP. I think you have like 2 or 3 uses, so.
I do. Yeah. Okay. I'll use it again.
Alrighty, so you get your good old 15.
27, but would be 22 because I'm taking the 5 minus, so 22.
22 hits.
Okay. 18.
18 hits.
Nice. And then another 18.
All 3 hit.
All right, 13,
Okay.
20, 17.
As basically you just kind of maneuver your hand so you can fan the back of this Pepperbox's hammer, and just chains are being shattered and flying off of this one. Again, these chain golems are very, very tanky. It's still going. It's still raring to go.
Bro, just give us a win.
Just
You
one.
two-phased us. Let her out of the damn thing.
Nime, is that your
Please.
turn?
Yeah.
All right, which means it goes to the one that likes Zex. Zex, there are going to be 2 attacks on you. Because you are
Is that
restrained,
the
they
one
have
that already
advantage.
has him grappled?
Yeah, it can make it attacks, it just can't shift the grapple.
Oh.
Trust me, it has chains for days. 18, 24
Yep.
on Zex. Both hit?
The 24. And what was the other one? Sorry.
18.
Yeah.
All right. 22 slashing for the first one.
Okay.
And 11 for the second.
Alrighty.
All right. That is that chain golem's turn. Suna, you are not restrained. So you do not take any damage. You're just chilling.
Yeah. And Kalung is incapacitated.
He is incapacitated. He cannot take actions or reactions.
Okay. I'm gonna move up. How many squares do I have to move up to not have disadvantage on range?
You would have to move basically 2. You'd have to be out of his thing, so you'd have to move 10 feet.
Okay, I'll move 10 feet. And then, okay, I'll fucking, Eldritch Blast, I guess.
Alrighty.
We're, taking a level in Warlock. And I guess I'll just throw all 3 on Kalung.
Sounds good.
I don't really know what else to do. That is just real tragic. 14,
Nope.
16,
Nope.
I think it's 24.
24 does hit.
I'm gonna empower that.
Okay.
5 force damage,
5 points of damage.
and then I'm gonna quicken another Eldritch Blast.
Okay. Kalung's the target again of all 3?
Yep.
Okay.
What? 28,
Hits.
26,
Hits.
and 15.
Does not.
Uh, 15 force damage.
Sounds good, as Suna does the Eldritch version of what Nime just did, of shooting 6 total bolts into the open stomach wound of Kalung, some of them deflecting off the hide, but others hitting true. Him being incapacitated, can't even take the time to roar out in anger. But that's your turn. Goes back to Rem.
You beat my turn.
Rem, what you got for us?
Man. Fuck, man. I'm gonna break my sanctuary to make Kalung vulnerable to the next attack again.
Okay.
And if I go up 15 feet,
Mm-hmm.
these things can't reach me anymore unless they move to stand at the table, right?
Yeah. Would you like to fly up?
I'm just gonna use the second level for my sanctuary again.
Okay. Recasting Sanctuary, gotcha.
I think it's best if I just stay down here because at least they attempt to hit me,
Mhm.
and you know I can burn through some shit.
All right. Now we go back to the lair. As it does spawn another devil. And this one is going to move up 2 wisdom saves as it's going to try and barb you, Rem. Nope. So both of them are switching on a Nime, which because she's lying down would be at disadvantage, but because she's restrained is at advantage, so it's just 2 straight rolls. Nime, the best of them was 10.
No.
As you're able to roll out of the way as 2 spines hit the table. There's going to be 2 shots on Suna. This one... It's going to be 2 shots. We'll start by just throwing one at Zex for the other one. So Suna, 2 shots on you.
Okay.
We got a dirty 20 and a 19.
That was both hit.
Okay, so for the first one, you take 3 points of piercing and 5 fire.
Okay.
And the second one, you take 6 points of piercing and 3 fire.
And do I have to roll 2?
2 separate con saves, yep.
Okay.
Both
That's
of them are just DC 10.
pretty fine. The first one, like 15 plus 9.
Dope.
And then 18 plus 9.
Sounds good. You're able to hold on to that confusion. Then the one shooting at Zex. 23 Zex.
Yeah. I'm down. I don't think it can do less than my HP, so...
5 points of piercing. So yeah, Zex goes down. Alrighty. And that means the second shot it'll kind of maneuver a little bit forward, and it is going to shoot one more at you, Suna.
Okay.
That's a 7.
That does not hit.
Alrighty. We go from the lair to Zex. Zex is unconscious. He's also imprisoned, which means he takes damage at the start of his turns. Which means, Zex, you automatically fail a death save as the chain grinds into your flesh, and then you roll me a death saving throw. And with that revelation, we are going to move to Gil. Gil, you're lying on the ground with a incapacitated Kalung towering above you.
I am on the ground, aren't I? I forgot about that. Fuck. That ruins like my whole... Well...
You should probably rage again, too. Your boots also don't work anymore, so...
Crow. Damn, okay, well there goes my whole plan.
On the plus side, you have an inspiration dice.
You have an inspiration, and he's vulnerable to the next hit he takes.
And then it's like... There. Oh, but that might hit Suna. So if
That's
I
fine.
do it like... If I do it like this way...
If you have to hit me, you can hit me. I did it to you.
But this would be like
this is a dragon breath though.
this is
Wow.
like 21d6 is kind of the damage.
I'll live.
Well,
I
I can't really cone it to look like this, can I? It has to kind of be like this.
It has to be a normal cone.
Like so, more of
Basically-
this.
Yeah, basically you do have to decide between hitting Suna or Zex.
Hit
think
me.
you should just wail on him.
That's kind of what I've come to. So I mean, I'll use half my movement to get up. I'll rage because I'm not doing that anymore.
Alrighty.
And then I mean,
You've
you know,
got
just
your-
get back to Wompin'.
your 2 action attacks.
Yeah,
Alrighty. Let's see what you
that
got.
is a 21 to hit.
21 hits.
Oh, I'm no longer big anymore, am I?
You did lose your concentration, yep.
Let me just make sure. Find the right tab. I mean, it does just say it lasts 1 minute.
Oh, then you're fine.
And that's it. So I am big.
You're
Let's
still
go.
big boy.
Oh, and he's vulnerable, isn't he?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. Then I'll use yeah.
Then you'll use yeah.
Yeah.
I need to know what yeah is.
It's part of the giant might. I can roll a extra d6 when I hit. So I'm doing that.
You're doing that. 2 minus party.
37
Fuck.
with 6 of it being fire.
Alright.
Probably didn't feel good, did it?
No, you like kind of leap up and carve into the side of his face, and you watch as an entire slice of skin exposing the bone of his jaw and part of his
Oh.
eye socket happens as you carve and fasten off part of his face. As you can see the
That's kinda
skeleton
cool.
underneath it.
What does it look like?
He's not looking good. It's this kind of yellowed bone underneath the red fur that's just
Oh.
streaming with blood.
That's kind of funky.
It's very funky.
Anyway, I'm gonna hit him again.
Alrighty.
No, I'm not.
You're
You
not-
have inspiration.
Technically, I didn't tell you. I didn't tell you what it was.
You have not.
I might. Unnatural 20.
That just hits.
Thanks, Hal.
Oh. Figured out his AC, guys.
Thanks. Man, I suck at rolling dice. That's 30, with 5 of it being fire.
Gilgamesh.
No.
You, as you cleave through this part of his face, you also see the purple lance shatter in his stomach, and he lurches forward over you, breathing just as much blood as he is oxygen. You just hear him say, "I will consume you." And you look up into that teeth, those eyes, and the sword sparks off of the ground up into the lower, the roof of Kalung's mouth. And you hear this crack and tearing as the entirety of the greatsword is buried up to the hilt through the skull of the Devourer, with the tip spraying out with this burst of fire through his forehead. Everyone conscious watches as the arms go slack. The jaw hangs open, the tongue lolling out of the side. And Gil, you feel this 2-ton body fall against your blade. The Devourer is truly dead.
Can I make just a little bit of an insurance plan?
Absolutely.
And you're allowed to say no.
Dude, you're killing it. If you want to add to it,
I want to cut his head off to really make sure
there's this slight pause.
there's nothing
slight
going on.
pause that mimics everyone stopping for a second beforehand, and then you cut it off with the sound of blade against bone as you the sword out of his mouth and just against his throat, severing the spinal cord, and the head rolls off with a sickening thud and rolls.
And I guess I have my movement. I still have 20 feet of movement. Suna's looking fine. I'll make my way over to here.
Alrighty.
And call it a day, I guess.
Okay. Well, it's you are a new juicy target for that chain golem that's holding on to Nime right now, but he can make attacks on you. So 2 attacks on you, Gil.
At disadvantage because Matt is bad.
Matt goes bad. 11.
Nope.
And 9. Wow.
Ooh, close, but no.
You're riding the high of killing a god.
Yeah.
It would be Kalung's turn, but he's deceased.
He's kind of dead.
And there is no third transformation. Nothing happens at this moment, so.
Promise?
Promise. But we do go to that other chain golem that's also going to make 2 attacks on Gil.
Nice. I love
14
being hit. Nope.
and 11.
No.
All right. Then we go to Nime. Nime, you're still restrained, and so at the top of your turn,
Yep.
you'll take 12 points of damage from the imprisonment at the top of your turn, but now it is your go.
12 points. So that would leave me with.
310.
Thank you. I'm gonna make 3 shots at the chain golem that is still holding me. And
I
no
love
sharpshooter.
the fact is like you guys have gone through Kalung the Devourer, and one of the 3 chain golems has not been touched. None of the
Been
devils have been
busy.
touched, and only 2 of the other ones have been messed with.
I've
22,
been busy.
18, and 20.
All 3 of those hit.
Um, 1 point, 1 point, 10 points.
The 3 shots kind of ring out. Nime, is there anything else you'd like to do?
No.
All right, so it's the one that is killing Zex right now, but Zex is down and it still has the chains around it, so it doesn't care that much. It is going to, I guess, just move right there. 2 attacks on Gil.
Let's do it.
19.
Oh.
I take it that hits, so the other one is an 11, even without
Nope.
disadvantage.
The 19 hits.
Okay. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 15 points of slashing. Make that
Is this
con
magical
save.
slashing?
It is magical slashing.
Oh. I literally just killed a god and I'm having a chain golem beat my ass.
Don't do that.
It's too late. My ass has already been beat.
It is already holding on to Zex, so it does not grapple you, but you do make that con save.
Good thing I got a 19.
19's good. All right. That's that bad boy's turn. Suna, on to you.
I'm going to move 2 spaces to the left so that there's 5 feet between me and those 2 chain columns.
Okay.
And then I'm going to cast. Hope this doesn't. This is gonna catch. Can I get a 15-foot cube?
We love 15-foot cubes.
I need a 15-foot cube.
Oh,
I had to think about
what are
this
you
a little
thinking
bit
about
longer.
casting?
It's just a little spell called Thunderwave. Ooh.
That's a little
cannot
bit
be
too big
15
for
feet.
15 feet.
Yeah, that
It definitely fucked that up. Is it a 15-foot radius cube?
it
It's
says 15-foot cube.
Oh,
Yeah, 15-foot cube.
Yeah, this feels more.
That looks fun.
Well,
Okay.
the squares on the edges don't count because they're not over halfway filled.
I kind of figured.
If
But
you
that's-
originated from self and you get like in here, you could catch everyone, right? Like if it centers on you.
Is it centered or is it
For
the way we have it
you're
now?
casting Thunderwave.
Yeah.
It is self 15 foot, so I'm gonna re-put that on you, and we'll go from there.
Okay. Can I move in? 'Cause I've only used 10 feet of movement. I have 20 left.
You have 20 left.
Thunderwave is not centered on you. It is originating, like the edge of the box is on you.
Each creature in a 15-foot cube originating from you. So
Yes.
it's not centered on you. You just have to be adjacent to one of the edges of the cube.
Yes.
Okay. There's not a way to catch those two and then the Bone Devil and then the other Train Golem? Or do you
No,
think I could
there's
go it
not.
away?
The best you could probably do is the problem is Gil's in that spot.
Yeah.
So the best you could do is the two golems, or the golem and the chain devil. You have to kind of pick.
I'll do the two Chain Golems.
Okay.
And that's a con save.
Alrighty.
I need to find maybe some D8s.
That is a 15
That is a failure.
and a 22.
The 22 passed.
Okay.
So that's what is going on here. So that's 14 total thunder damage, 7 halved. And then I'm gonna 13 for my wild magic check.
All right, you're all good.
And then I'm gonna quicken another one of those. I'm assuming they're both still there.
They are both very much still there.
Well, do they want another one? 'Cause I'm gonna give them another one.
You are welcome to throw them another one. We've got a 12 and
failure?
16.
That's also a failure, and I'm going to empower one dice.
Sounds good.
Uh, 12 thunder damage.
All right. As this kind of shoots off, rattling both of them, you guys have focused so much on the Devourer that most of these guys have gotten away scot-free. They're both still there, although the one that Nime has been continuously shooting at looks significantly worse than the other one.
Could it be described like
A bloodless thing is
bloody
bloody.
adjacent? Like bloody adjacent.
Leaking oil, definitely for the one that's on Nime. The one on Nime and the one on Zex are definitely leaking oil.
Okay. That's like all of my things. Pretty sure.
Alrighty. Which means we move to Rem.
Zex is gonna get a second level healing word. He comes back with max, which is 13.
Okay.
I am gonna raise up, the 15. I'll go for like an even 22, right?
Okay.
This charade has gone on long enough, and I need the one that's holding down Nime to give me a wisdom saving throw as I cast Toll the Dead.
Okay. By the way, I do want to just kind of put in perspective. If you hadn't healed him, Zex would have died.
I know. This is what I do
forgot
here.
to ask something.
21 for the Golem's wisdom save.
Nothing happens.
Double check that
Damn.
boy. It's gone. Oh, it's only okay. Hold on. It's only a 19 actually.
Damn.
Still good. Okay.
Fuck it, right?
We ball.
We ball.
But
I'm fighting now.
Zex gets how much HP?
13. So I need someone to desperately get this thing off of him, or he is going to eat shit forever.
Alright. And Rem, that's your turn. The lair actions are done spawning because Kalung is dead, but the devils that have been spawned will stay. I think there is going to be, let's see, 4 total attacks on Rem. Not making wisdoms, I believe, because you just Sacred Flamed. We'll have 2 go to Suna. And then one of them's actually in melee with Gil, so he'll be making melee attacks on Gil. Rem. We're going to start off nice with a 9. Then we go to a 17, a 19, and a 22.
I am undaunted. They all miss.
The sound of spines shattering on your shield begins to ring through the place. Suna, 2 on you.
Okay.
19 and 20.
Yeah, those hit.
Alrighty. 3 points of piercing, 6 points of fire.
Okay.
And 5 points of piercing, 2 points of fire. As you feel just these 2 spines bury in the back of you. Gilgamesh. There's one just chilling right there.
Cool.
It's going
What's
to
he doing?
Try and stab you.
Lame.
With its shit.
Disadvantage? No. Yes. No.
I don't.
No.
It's up to you, man. I don't remember. No, one of the chain golems hit you, right?
I was gonna say I'm fairly sure a chain
Yeah.
golem hit me when I came over here. So yeah, no disadvantage.
Alrighty, so we got a 2 19s actually.
Wow, that sucks. Those both hit.
Okay, so the first one.
And this is magical too. That's terrible.
Yeah, this one's not. It's the devil.
Oh, it's the devil. It's not the.
Yeah.
Okay, it's not the golems. Okay.
3
okay.
points of slashing damage,
Okay.
and then 5 points of piercing damage.
That's really underwhelming. That's so sad.
Zex, we go to your turn. Top of your turn, you'll be taking damage. But you are up. Alrighty. $13 points of damage.
Cool, I am down.
Just
At exactly 0, so no death saves.
That's not how that works.
It is.
Not for this. It just resets his death saves.
But he's at exactly 0. That's stable.
That's not stable.
That's
Close.
Stable in D&D, if I remember exactly correctly, counts as like unconscious with 1 HP. But he is down.
Well, that's sick or fucking what the fuck? Spare the dying.
All
Says
right.
you touch a living creature that is 0 hit. Whoa, it says it makes them stable. All right.
Makes him stable.
Okay.
There's a difference.
I didn't know it
There's
gave you 1
still
HP
chains fucking tearing into him. Don't worry.
Look.
Gil, we go to your turn.
Yo, is it me now? Do I get to do things?
Absolutely. There's a devil tearing into you. There's the golems tearing into Nime, the golem tearing into Zex. The one just
Yeah,
kinda
which
chilling.
one? Which one's on Zex? Is it this one?
It's that one.
I'm about to fuck this guy up. So, I'm gonna kind of like curve around into this area, you know?
Okay. It does use a little bit more of your movement because of how you're moving through an enemy space and shit, but you have more than enough to get there.
I was gonna say, because I was like here, right? So it's like, even if it was all rough terrain,
Yeah,
I had to
you
use
using
double
like
movement.
20,
I'm good.
25, you're fine.
That's fine. And this little guy is about to get his world rocked.
Such a weird
If-
way to say to kill a
if-
chain golem. This little
well-
boy's about to get his world rocked.
25 to hit.
That definitely hits.
I think that's my highest today. And you know what? Just to add salt to the wound, I'm gonna add my extra d6.
Sounds good. Make
Oh,
sure to
wow,
divide the damage, like, for everything.
I got a 1 on it, so that's great.
That's a 1. Okay.
Yeah.
Is that for your damage or your other attack?
No, that was for like the extra d6 that I
okay.
rolled. Still got 32 though, with 3 of it being fire.
Okay. It's
it
barely
dead?
hanging on.
Good, let me kill it.
I never thought that dice being a 1 and not a 2 would matter so much.
Is it really only 1 damage?
It's at 1 HP.
I hate it here. Well, I rolled a 23 to hit, so I'm just not gonna roll the damage. I'm just gonna, yeah.
You just hear the sound as chains getting splintered and broken by the giant molten hot sword as the chain golem explodes into pieces. That's your two attacks.
That's my 2 attacks. I have a bonus action. Oh, you said the words that I would never use it. And you know what, JC?
Are you about to use it?
You're wrong. This one, Bone Devil, making an attack with my bonus action.
You should list it out for the viewers, because I don't think a single person who plays D&D knows what you're doing now.
I don't think so either. So, I took the Great Weapon Master feat, and it does like the -5 to swing and then add to the damage, right? But if a creature drops to 0 or I critical, I can take a bonus action to take another attack. So, that is what I'm doing.
Sounds good.
That is a 21 to hit.
21 hits.
Let's go. Has this thing even been hit at all?
No.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's some pretty high rolls. Oh, JC. Oh, JC.
Mm-hmm.
That's, if I'm doing my math correctly, that is 40 damage.
Just double his
With-
HP, why don't you? Just slice through halfway, the body just falls over.
Yeah, sorry about that one. Bonus action, used my movement. I mean, I've done what I do.
Alrighty. We are going to go past Gil's turn to the chain golem that is harassing Nime. Nime, it's going to make 2 attacks on you.
Okay.
We got a 17
Yes.
and a 24.
Yes.
Alrighty. You've already been infected, so there's no point in making you do the con saves. 23 points of damage for the first one.
Okay. Give me a second to do some math.
You're good. I'll just roll the damage for this one.
Okay. Okay.
Alrighty, and then 15 points of damage for the second.
Okay.
And that's going to be that bad boy's turn. We move straight to the other one, who is going to... I think it's just going to try to wail on Gil. Gil.
Well, it has disadvantage, so I'd like to see it try.
17.
Misses.
Natural 1.
So, in theory,
Mm-hmm.
if somehow, some way, Zex got hit, right? But all the damage he would have taken, I negate. Would he still be down a saving throw?
You don't roll damage when you get hit by a down, you just lose a saving throw.
You just lose the save. So no matter how much,
No
like
matter how much you
regardless
negate,
of,
technically, he still loses the save.
he would still lose the save. Okay, so then, I mean, I'll take opportunity, I guess.
Alrighty.
Ooh, that is a 21.
21 definitely hits.
And is this one of the golems?
Yes, it is. This is one of the chain golems, the one that is currently not grappling Nime.
Too bad. That damage might do it, actually. That's very similar to what I rolled before. That is 39 damage. With
39
8 of
as you
being fired.
slam the sword into it in response. And although you don't rock its world quite as well as you do with the Spine Devil, it does look the bloodless version of Bloody now.
Let's go.
All
I'm
right.
so crazy. I'm so good at this game.
Nime goes to you. At the top of your turn, you take the constriction damage.
Okay.
18 points of damage.
Awesome.
All right. You're still alive.
Oh my god. Hold on. I'm gonna look at a thing. Okay. Have we slept since the last time I've used Circle of Power? Or is that no?
I believe
We used that at the gate before we
you
came
did
in here,
use
so
that
no.
gate, so you do have Circle of Power.
I only have Earth.
No, wait, no, you used it at the
What?
gate of Tilvium, not at the gate of,
No,
yeah.
you used it here. You
yeah,
don't
so
have anything
you do
in
not
this sword.
have Circle of Power. You've used that, and you've used Erupting Earth on Kalung.
I haven't. I also did. I use Blade Barrier.
Yes.
You did.
Yeah.
It tore up his throne.
Oh yeah. Okay. Great. Nothing is within range for me to hit them. Great. More shots towards the golem that's holding me hostage.
Okay.
Oh, well, that one's not gonna hit. That was a 1.
That does not hit.
That one is 21.
That hits.
Oh, that was a natural 20, but I'm at disadvantage, so I have to take the lower one. Okay. That would be a 19.
That does hit. So 2 hits.
4. 8.
Alrighty. 2 more shots slamming into the chains as the golem kind of buckles for a second and then strengthens itself, and you can feel the chains just squeezing and tearing into your flesh. Nime, that's your turn.
I'm gonna use Second Wind for my bonus action.
Fair, very fair. Suna, you're on deck.
Okay.
Okay, that gives myself 13. Okay, that
Alright.
will be my turn.
Suna, what you got for us?
Oh, is the chain golem on Zex gone?
Yes, Gil has dispatched
Oh.
that one.
Oh.
And the
Well,
spine
have
devil that was
you-
next to it.
Oh. Well, do the other two want one more Thunder Wave?
You're welcome to give it to them. Alright.
One last Thunder Wave.
The one on Nime got a 10, and the one not on
Failure.
Nime got a 9.
Failure. 12 thunder damage.
Okay. As you kind of send this out, you watch both of them just kind of open up with the chains, kind of sputtering the entire time before they kind of reform themselves. The one on Nime is having a very difficult time keeping itself together, but it's still there. Both of them are still there. These things are tanks.
My God. I mean, fuck it. I guess I'll do a second wind.
Okay. Is that your turn?
Yeah.
Rem, we go back to you.
I am going to make my way over to Zex, so my full 50. I can do something like this. No, I'm 20 feet. I'm 25 feet in the air because the table. How big is this table? We just say 20 feet in the air.
The table is not 20 feet in the air, but
I'm 20
you-
feet in the air. I went up. Remember?
Yeah, You said how big is the table? The
I thought
table
it was
would
like
give
5
you
feet,
another
like
5
it can.
feet. Yeah,
The table's 5 feet. Okay. This table's taller than me. Fuck.
yeah. It's for devils and demons.
Ah. Okay, 25 feet up. I'll come this way. Is he within 30 feet of me if I do that? Zex?
I would say
I'll just get, like,
go
directly
down
over
to like
him.
Yeah, just go down to like 20ish, and you'd be
So,
good.
he is now spared the dying, so he's stable. He's not up, he's stable.
Okay.
And I'm going to, with 60 feet, I think that's enough. Which one is, like, the one that's grappling Nime?
Yeah, that's the one on the right.
Have it give me a wisdom saving throw.
Alrighty, Sacred Flame.
Yeah, Toll of the Dying.
Toll
Or
of the
Toll of the Dead.
Dying.
Toll of the Dying!
Toll of the
Toll of the Dead.
Dying. That is a 12.
That's a failure. This is necrotic damage. And
Sounds good.
it is... Fuck! No, I still got you. Oh, this is ass! This is so ass! 1, 5, 7... On 3d12s, I got 7. Plus 5 is 12.
12 points of damage. I don't think it would surprise you if I said it's still up.
I'm upset, but fair.
You can hear the chains kind of clinking as it kind of jerks to one side.
Oh my god.
Rem, is
I'm
that your
sorry,
turn?
Demon. Yeah, that's all I got.
Alrighty. Well, we've got plenty of boyos left. I think we're gonna give Suna a bit of a barb barrage. Suna,
Okay, I can take it.
6 attacks on you.
Bet.
I mean, I'll take some if they can hit me.
You
No, I'll
flew
take
way
it.
too
No, I
far
want all
away.
of them.
Okay.
The barbs don't go that far.
I want them all.
Natural 20? Natural 20?
Yep. Yep.
25.
Yep.
23.
What was that last one?
23.
Yes.
12. 9.
Yep. Or the 12 and 9, no. Sorry.
Okay, so there's 4 hits, 2 of them being crits.
Jesus.
Uh,
Just give me the total. It doesn't need to be half, divided. I can't pay attention that long.
okay, you just want me to count up an ungodly number.
Just give me the total. I'm not resistant to fire or
I need
anything.
more D4s. This is like the kobold thing with Rem.
You need me to roll some
I'm
D4s?
good.
It's close. It is pretty damn close. Fucking. I think I took at that time like 6 nat 20s out of 22 hits.
Oh, this
Jeez,
feels like a Kalung shot right now.
I took 55 damage from my cobalt assault. Let's see if you beat me.
Shit. 10, 20. $30, 40, 46 points of damage.
Oh my god.
You haven't beat me just yet.
But you are definitely bloody now.
Oh, it did not.
Oh, for sure, for sure.
As like several spines slam into your back and you whirl around and see them kind of cackling at you. That is their
Oh,
turn
rude.
though. Zex is now stabilized. So Gilgamesh,
Yes.
it's your turn.
Oh. Good. So we have 5 enemies left. Is that what it is? 2 golems, 3 devils.
Yep.
It's like, I kind of do it just like kind of like that a little bit. Can Suna deal with these golems? Can Suna and like maybe Rem deal with these golems?
I want you to keep something in mind for me. We've hit these golems how many fucking times and they're not dead? When we came in, we dealt with the spine devils in like a shot or 2.
That is true.
I have no spell slot.
I can try.
No, it's fine. I'll shimmy. Well, actually, I'll stay where I am because I'm big.
I think you need to deal with these and let us deal with the devils.
Yeah.
have
Is
Eldritch
there
Blast
one?
left.
Is there one devil more or one golem more hurt than the other?
The one Nime's been shooting repeatedly in the head.
Wait, is that the one on the right?
The one on the
Is that-
right.
This one.
Yeah.
Okay.
That one looks significantly worse than the other one.
Great. I'm gonna hit it in the face
Alrighty.
with a 25 to hit.
25 hits.
Oh, that's interesting. 34 with 7 of it being fire.
You hear the sounds of chains, and Nime, you feel the relief of the ones on around you constricting around your throat and body loosen and fall away from you. As the one restraining you, Nime, is dead. You are now just kind of lying on the ground with some loose chains around you.
Nice. Thank you.
And now, I kill the other. Actually, I want to use my bonus action first.
Okay.
Because I technically think I have to do that now.
You do.
So I'm gonna use my bonus action to attack this other one now.
Alrighty.
That is a 23 to hit.
23 hits.
I'm gonna, yeah. So that's 36, with 5 of it being fire.
You slam the sword against it, and you can hear several chains split and break, but it's still holding on.
Well, what if I just attacked it again?
Does he need to divvy up the damage for these, or
He's
Like,
been
what if-
needing to divvy up the damage for all of them, yeah.
everything in it? I hate this place.
21.
21 hits. It's just a good rule of thumb
Oh.
to divvy it up, especially if you're using something like fire damage.
Yeah.
Which is why I tried to avoid fire damage.
That's 38, with 11 of it being fire.
Nice. As you slam
lot.
into it again, you can see an entire, section of chains fall off, but the thing is barely holding itself together, still alive. Gil, that's your turn.
I hate it here.
All right. We are going to go past your turn to the last surviving chain golem. It is going to try and hit you twice, Gil.
At disadvantage, though, like a loser.
Natural 1.
How close is Nime? Pretty close. Pretty close.
Pretty close.
If Nime, if you were to give me a scale of how hurt you're feeling, what would that scale look like?
You know? Does it hurt if it's all numb? The answer
I think that's
is
the
a lot.
I think that's the best response we've ever gotten to that question.
That's
genuinely very true. I think that's the best
very
response we've ever
traumatizing.
gotten.
You know,
Gil, what you do?
Yeah.
Does it hurt if
Can't
I
even
don't know
argue.
it hurts?
I'm gonna leave it for the sake of possibly saving Nime.
All right.
Look, I'll just say that you can do it. Please, 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 please. Kill whatever you can.
You want me to kill whatever I can?
Yep.
Okay.
Including
then never...
maybe me, but I can definitely death save myself.
And he's seeing if he's gonna hold for like his grandpa to help you.
Mm-hmm.
Gil, do
Yeah,
you
I
use
don't
it or
trust.
not? You got 5
I don't.
seconds.
I don't trust that. I'm gonna keep my reaction up.
All right, so the second attack,
Yeah.
because of the disadvantage, will not hit.
Let's go.
All right. Nime, your turn. You're just lying on the ground, but you don't take any damage.
Yay.
Well, you're lying on the
Okay.
table.
That's awesome. I can move, right? I can move.
You can take half your movement to stand up.
What do these people? What do these guys look like right now? Are they hurt at all?
No one's touched the devils.
Yikes. Okay.
But they're weak.
I can't heal myself, and I'm afraid to get near them. But I'll
Remember,
have
you
to
are
do it.
prone.
I am prone. You know what? I'm going to use my last fighting spirit
Okay.
to give myself this.
Just seeing the little armor bar.
Yep. And what I'm going to end up doing is I am prone though. How do I get not prone?
You use half your movement, and that stands you up.
Oh, I'm going to use half my movement then.
Okay. You're no longer prone.
Awesome. I'm going to move over here, which is 15 or 10.
Okay.
And are they both within range for me to hit them then?
Yeah.
Okay. I would like to do one hit per each of them. So hit, and then another hit with the Blade of Laura.
Sounds good.
Cool. That is a natural 20.
You kill it immediately. It
Nice.
insta-kills because it's the Vorpal sword.
Nice.
So you spins around and you just, and its head pops off like a cork. And it is
Yikes. So 2 hits on the other guy.
dead. Its head you instantly decapitate on a crit with the sword.
Alright, so that's an 18 for a total of... Why is my... Anyways. So... 20... 25, 26, 27... 27.
And with this one, it turns and you just shove the sword straight into its chest and twist, and you can hear something pop and crack, and that one falls limp as well.
Nice.
There's 2 kills.
Awesome. I still have movement, but not very much.
You got
so
5
half of
feet of movement.
Okay, I'm gonna start making my way towards that guy, and I hope he's scared of me because I hope he watched his buddies die. Anyways, continue.
And you can take your final attack action to reload the pistol, because I know the pistol's out of ammo.
Yes, I am going to do that.
All right, with the blade
Thank you.
glistening with blood of demons, you advance.
Does
on
it
the last
absorb
one.
the blood to become more powerful?
It
Please.
doesn't. Remember that one was the sword that Kalung came out of. You don't want that happening.
It
Yeah,
traps
oh,
the
yeah.
skulls of its victims.
You don't want that happening.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Oh yeah, huh?
Oh, yeah.
How about that?
Suna, your turn.
So first off, I already know what I'm gonna do, but I want to ask you a question.
What's up?
Does my arm feel a certain way?
Now
Does it
that
feel
you're
like an arm?
focusing on it, you're in the midst of battle, so until it had finished, you haven't. But if you, now that you're focusing on it, you glance at it, and your skin is beginning, the skin just underneath your wrist, as you turn it towards yourself, is beginning to glow this luminous white. Is there anything else that you focus on?
I assume the giant Garistro form is still here.
It is, and as you look at that, I'm going to give you a free perception check. Your free action to perceive.
13.
13. You begin to see a small kind of glow coming from the blood-soaked mouth of the Garistro, the same luminous white of your arm.
Oh. Really, I guess I should finish first. I'll Eldritch Blast the chain golem.
Okay. All 3?
Yeah.
Okay.
So first one is a 28.
Hits.
Or that is 22 for the second one,
Hits.
and then 19 for the last.
Hits.
Oh. 24
Mm-hmm.
force
Total?
damage.
Suna,
Yeah.
you look at your wrist and then hear the golem shifting and throw out your hand, and you can see these kind of white-tinted eldritch beams slam into and blow off the shifting head of the golem as it collapses. Dead.
Awesome.
Is that your turn?
I mean, I'm gonna trust that everyone else has this under control. The one spine devil.
Mm-hmm.
I guess I'll walk closer to the Garistro form and like, I don't know if I want to touch it yet, but like, kind of hold my hand out, I guess.
Okay. You begin walking towards the form of the Devourer. And you look down at your wrist and you can see almost like a spike coming out of your wrist and extending past your hand. This glowing white shard of arcane energy that's pulling past your hand into a needle point as you approach the Garistro. And that's your turn.
My
Rem,
turn.
what you got for me?
I'm going to move. I think this is gonna give me a dex saving, bro.
Dex save. Casting Sacred.
Yes, I am.
14.
That fails. $21.
21 points of damage. As this fire burns and you can hear him kind of shriek. He is not totally dead.
Radiant damage.
It does not, he's not vulnerable to it.
I'm gonna taunt him and say in Celestial, dance with me.
Is that your turn?
Yeah.
As it moves to... I just hit my mic. As it moves to that devil's turn, you can see it kind of move back. Its flesh kind of beginning to slowly be eaten away by the flame. And he is going to... He's going to make very good use of his flyby thing, which means when he flies, he does not provoke opportunity attack. As he is going to buzz upwards, and you can see him climb up into the actual catacombs. As he looks back at all of you, hisses, and this last little devil, I am going to... I think it'd be funny. Just because it's so close to being dead and it's so cool, Nime, Rem, and Suna's not really paying attention. Gil doesn't have the range. Both of you can make a dexterity check.
Okay.
Nice. What you got for me?
Dex. Where is...
I'll let Nime go first.
22.
Okay.
18.
Both of you, if you wish, can use your reaction to blast him.
Yes, please.
I'll give it a go.
All right, both of you roll.
I mean, mine's a save, so.
Oh, it's the dex save.
Yeah.
Nime, what you got?
Blast him. What am I adding here?
It's just you shoot
your
your gun.
pistol? Yeah.
Oh, shit.
You just shoot him.
Oh, fuck. I didn't know that. 8.
8. To hit?
My God, not to hit. I'm so silly.
like-
I'm so sorry. I'm so behind right now. I didn't know I was supposed to roll my d20 for this after the save. I thought I just got it. So I apologize.
No, it's to see
but
whether he gets to do his dash and run away.
23.
23. 18 on the save, Rem.
Nothing happens.
but he hisses. The flame slams into the side of the catacombs, and he almost loses his grasp, and he goes to spit at you, and then Nime's pistol just explodes his head, and the entire purple body slams down with a wet thud on the table. And with that, combat's over. You all get to see a bit of a change, a shift. Rem, Nime, Suna, not Suna, my bad. Rem, Nime, Gil. You three might have been more focused on the enemy to kill, but this means that you watch the body hit the table. And you watch a small kind of red bubble bead kind of form, like a bubble of water on top, a collection of water from raindrops on the hood of a car. This red kind of bubble forms on the back of this dead devil. And now that you're all out of combat, you look around, and the majority, any of the devils that you've killed in this room, have that same red bubble in different stages of being completed. Suna, you continue to walk next to Kalung.
Do I hear anything in my mind? Or is my mind empty? No thoughts.
No thoughts. You kind of listen for something, anything. You feel this almost right magnetic-ish attraction between the shard of energy that's protruding from your left hand and the white bubble that's coming from Kalung. Like they want to be joined together.
I'm going to bring my arm back, kind of next to my head, or my hand next to my head, and plunge the needle into the bubble.
Rem, Gil, Nime, you can hear the sound of shifting, and you guys look over right as you see Suna stab this shard of white energy into Kalung's throat. Suna just kind of freezes for a second. In this singular second, Suna, everything kind of winks and flashes a bright white.
Okay.
The kind of thought is put in your head, the familiar voice of the young girl that you saw in the Dentor rubble. He was an ambitious one. A wonderful child who's taken part in too much. My gift to him is now my gift to you. You may impart it upon yourself or one of your friends. Take time, as the decision cannot be taken back once imbued. Suna, you flash and blink out of it, and you watch the shard get pulled and kind of swell in size. You instantly understand what this is. It's a boon of a god. You're holding it in the palm of your hand. You also know what the boon does. If you'd like me to describe it,
I would.
the boon specifically that you are holding that is kind of just vibrating this bright white is the boon of recovery. Whoever you decide to put this boon onto can use a bonus action to regain half their hit point maximum worth of hit points once per long rest. And you immediately equate that to Kalung was able to take within everything that he had sought and gained and put that back into his own constitution and fortitude. You now have the choice as the, like it or not, current vessel of the Mistress of Magic to imbibe this boon upon yourself or one of your 4 party members. You don't have to do it right now.
Oh, thank God.
But when you do it, it cannot be reversed.
Oh, that's a fucking decision.
And as you have that thought of, you kind of blink out of this kind of trance that you've been in for about 5 seconds, turn, and you can see Rem, Gil, and Nime looking at you, and you kind of almost subconsciously close your hand, and as that happens, the rest of you watch the ball of white energy just wink out of existence in Suna's hand. And you guys are left with silence. What do you
Why
all
is
do?
everyone looking at me?
You can say that again, I'm sorry.
Why is everyone looking at me?
Because you just absorbed light, I guess? If
I
I'm
mean-
allowed... Oh,
Something like that, yeah.
can I make a check to kind of define what just happened? A crisp religion check?
You are welcome to make a crisp religion check. It's going to be difficult, though, but we'll see what you got.
Can I be guided?
You're intentionally making this check, so yes.
What a hell?
What the
Yeah.
hell?
Probably not. That's only an 18, so probably nothing.
Yeah, this is a little beyond your prerogative.
I can guess it. If I'm allowed to perform an action, I do want to do that.
You guys are allowed to do whatever you want.
I want to fly down to Kalung's form.
Okay.
And as it stands, his face is just a mishmash of just gore.
You
and
look
viscera.
at the left side of his face has been sheared off down to the bone. There's a large opening in his mouth and an exit wound through his head, and the head itself is disconnected from the body.
Which of Nime's ears was consumed?
Are you asking me?
I'm gonna look at her. Which of her ears was consumed?
It would be her left ear.
I am going to attempt with whatever check you allow me, and I'd like to be guided for it, to remove the left horn off of this Garistro's head.
Your choice of nature or survival.
No medicine?
Oh, I should. You always
man,
get me
if
on that.
you-
I will.
If you get my ear back, then I can't use the
No,
Artemisian
he's removing
appendage.
the horn of Kalung for you.
Can I remove the other one?
You're correct. Instead of survival, it's nature or medicine. My bad, Rem.
Okay. I'll try to bust that bad boy off.
Okay.
Probably not going to be able to. 12.
12. It's on there real hard.
I'll give it another go if I can.
I want to remove the other one, but not like meticulously. Like
just
I
wanna
just kind of
cut it.
want to. I just kind of want to like cut it, rip it out. Like it's not. I'm not
Make
gonna
a-
use it for anything. It's
make a
just like,
str-
oh,
Yeah, make a strength check.
Baristro horn. Nice. I think. Yeah. Oh, that is just a check.
Mm-hmm.
22.
The sword slams into the ground, cutting through some of the soft flesh, and you can see this large, probably like the size of Rem's, like 3-4 foot long horn.
I'm gonna kind of like half extend my arm towards Rem, just like, do you want this? Question mark.
I would like to try to get the left one off again. If I am able.
I'll give you another one. The DC will go up a little bit.
Can I help him in some way?
I'm
I
doing
don't know.
medicine. Are you proficient in medicine?
You're asking
No.
Gil if he's proficient in medicine.
Yeah, I feel like that's kind of a
you
stupid thing to ask, but it's
Proficient
okay.
in, was it nature?
Mm-hmm.
Still
like-
no. And even
Yeah.
if it was survival, it'd also be no.
I'm just gonna give it a go with the medicine check again, with the guidance.
All right.
That's much better. That's a 24.
That hits even the higher DC. As you meticulously start to pry the horn out, and you get specifically the horn. There's no extra gore or flesh or fur on it like Gil's.
It's as big as me. I'm gonna just kind of waltz it over
Wobble.
and put it on the table and say, "This is yours."
Mine?
Yours. An eye for an eye. And an ear for an ear.
Mime is going to take the horn.
It's very big.
It's mad.
Oh god.
It's
How big
3
is
to
this
4
horn?
feet.
That's what Rem thinks.
Oh my
It
god.
is probably over half your size.
Rem can
No,
thank you.
I cannot stow this away for you.
I was gonna ask if you could shrink it.
Nope, can't do that either. Anyway, let's bring Zex over here. We're gonna take a 10-minute prayer of healing time, and then we're gonna leave, I guess. Unless Suna wants to say some words to the Devourer. I have no kindness to provide to someone that he killed a lot of people. Usually I let a little bit of murder go. This was a lot of murder.
I do have a question for JC.
Hit me with it.
Is the shard, is it currently stuck to my hand, or can I
So you
Oh, it's
look
somewhere.
down as they're doing this, and it's gone right now. But at the moment, you can at will summon that boon into your palm.
Okay, it's just in my arm. Okay.
And you feel it. All you need to do is press the boon onto the chest of whoever you decide, whether it be your own chest or
Ugh.
someone else. Again, I cannot state this enough.
I
There are
only get
no
to choose
take
one.
backsies. Whoever has the boon has the boon.
Is that
Yeah.
were those the exact words of Mistra? No take backsies.
No, Mistra didn't say no take
Oh.
backsies. Suna got she said they're imbue the gift upon someone, and Suna felt it
take backsies.
innately. You
Can we?
you can't just pull. It's not as simple as just pulling a boon out of someone.
No backsies,
I
God
under-
killer.
I
Can we
understood
retcon
no
that?
take back.
Can we change that to make her canonically say no take backsies?
You just want to hear me say no take backsies in a mystery.
No, I want her to say it.
Honestly, I really do want to hear you say no take back.
Yeah.
It's just like looking down at the corpse of Kalung. He's like, he was a good one who's went too far. All right, you get his shit. No takesy backsies. Just gone. Goodbye. Go kill
That was
another one of my
great.
kids. Bye.
Get within 10 feet.
I
So I
love
can do this
these.
prayer
I
healing.
love these people like my own children. Now go kill another one. Here's his shit.
Yeah. Go get rid of more.
4th level prayer of
That was
healing.
great.
10 minutes. Talk amongst yourselves.
I think I'm
Be
smaller
within 10
now.
feet.
You are smaller now.
I am smaller
Anything
now.
that was
L.
temporary is worn off.
Can you bring him over here?
I'll be over there.
Can you bring him over here?
Zex can't move.
He's like,
I can't
yeah,
do-
Gil, can you
I'll
bring
take
him over?
Oh,
I'll
go
drive
buy-
over there.
I'll go pick him up and take him back.
All right.
Take 10 minutes to yourselves, children. I'm gonna begin the prayer of healing.
During these 10 minutes, can I feel for a feeling?
Mm-hmm.
That's all I want to do.
Are you guys spending this 10 minutes in silence? Nime's just holding the horn of Kalung.
I am.
Gil has
I would
just-
like to look.
Okay.
I don't.
Nime is going to be meditating.
Okay.
I'm kind of just looking, I'm kind of looking between Nime and Gil and Zach, and just
Oh, we get wrapped? What the fuck?
really trying to think out here, you know.
Gotcha. Other things to notice is the devils that you guys are seeing the red collect on like water drops. After approximately a minute has passed, those drops have come into full bubbles of red, and you see them leave the bodies and just float towards the exit. They disappear.
Should we follow those?
I want
In
to take a
10
look at the
minutes.
city once we're done here and see what we can do. Can I talk while I'm doing prayer of healing?
I'm fine with you talking during it. It's fine.
It's more fun this way.
I can't take us back to the demi plane as that was described, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
You should use because I'm aware of the thing, aren't I? Am I aware of the thing? The sending stone?
Oh, Suna's sending stone?
Yeah.
I have used it openly.
Yeah, so then you would be.
You should use that to have the princess tell the doctor he has to come and get us.
Okay.
Sometime later.
Let me know. It's a good time.
Yeah, we'll just deal with that later. But you know, Rem has nothing else to say over the 10 minutes. He's looking gangbusters. Not gonna lie to you, Chief.
Gangbusters?
Gangbusters. He's looking. He's mildly inconvenienced.
Oh, you mean great, not fucked up.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
He's mildly inconvenienced. I'm down 30 HP, but I did kiss the sun at a few points.
Yeah, I think everyone
Ooh.
but Rem and Suna went down at some point.
Suna was doing so well for some reason.
I am out of spell slots. I have 0 spell slots. I have 0 points. I'm out of everything.
I have very, very little to play with. I have 3 spell slots total. 1 second, 2 third.
All right.
I can cosplay a warlock for the rest of the day, but that's about all I'm good for.
Well, if no one else wants to say anything during the 10 minutes, they'll pass. Rem, roll the healing.
Do I feel any feeling?
Over the 10 minutes,
Do I get the feels?
you know the general feeling of adrenaline that you can get.
Yeah.
You know the feeling very, very well. The biggest thing, though, is that normally when you're doing these 10-minute rests, it goes away. You still feel, all meaning behind the word intended, electric. You are in an
What the fuck?
awful state. You're bloody, you've been cut up, you've been chewed on, but you don't feel dead. Something about this goal, this first milestone knocked over, has enthralled you.
It's so funky. Okay.
Welcome to Gods.
Do I feel anything?
The biggest thing you feel in the moment is this is gonna sound really fucking petty compared to what I've been saying for the other people. You feel reassured that you didn't give Kalung any mercies or grievances. You're getting the mental image of your god just giving you a thumbs up in the corner of just like, that was 100% the right thing to do in every way possible.
Good job,
like,
bud.
Instead of saying like some final parting words, she's just like patting me like, that's my boy.
That's the boy.
Hella petty.
Well,
Love it.
and it's the equivalent of like when you guys, when everyone went against the dragons, there had to be some people in the town betting on who lived, who died, and all that stuff, you know? Think about that is happening on a cosmic level right now.
Oh my god. I feel the eyes of all gods on me as fucking cosmic money changes hands.
You just hear Core, it's like Core just going, yeah, you've done well, and then there's just another fucking like Shanti or something, just fuck, shit.
Shit, fuck. Anyway, the
I
healing.
guess there's more thunderstorms to be had in the next coming years. Just a stupid image like that.
Like,
but Gilgamesh and Rem, you guys don't have anything of like true meaning coming towards you at the moment.
a gentle healing. I'll roll that healing.
Zex just gets all of it.
Ass?
Correct.
So that's 15, 20, 25.
25. And Zex
So
gets?
Zex gets just 8 times 4 plus 5. I'm not doing the math. 37?
Because he isn't going to do the math and then
Yeah, it's
proceeds to do the
37.
math. Yeah.
I think we all should collectively get together and like once a week do like the 100 problem like times table thing, like they used to do in school.
I'm okay.
I think you're
I
wrong.
was going to say, I do enough math as it is.
Zex, you
I
kind
don't
of
think I need
shudder
more.
awake,
I'm gonna do it.
spitting up blood kind of over your chest, and you just look and kind of roll to the side, and you just see Kalung's decapitated form.
Cool. Okay.
"10 minutes has happened. What would the 5 of you like to do?"
What does Kalung look like now? Is he like turning into dust, or is like this is just the corpse of a Haristra?
It isn't too easy to look at, but you do... I guess after this you can kind of move up to it, and I would want you to just make a general nature or medicine check.
Yes.
Because it's happening pretty slowly, but something is happening.
Show your HP. Jared. Add the plus 25. We need it.
Are you talking to me?
Yeah, add 25 to your HP pool.
Oh, I don't have this 15 anymore, do I?
The temp HP goes away.
Oh yeah, I do.
In a little bit, but not
Madison,
immediately.
can I
said
be guided?
How
or
much?
Is it
25?
25.
Okay.
Can I be guided, or is this just like we're in the mix?
You can be guided if you want to. This is something you're consciously doing.
Probably gonna be necessary. 14.
14. It takes a second, but 10 minutes already kind of going past, you can see, and just kind of slowly just kind of laying your hand on the skin, you can feel it kind of give way a little bit. It is kind of like dissolving into itself. The entire body is beginning to collapse inward on itself.
Does he have anything else on him?
I was gonna say, didn't he have glowy bits and things?
Like,
Please rephrase. Jesus Christ.
like
No.
I know
don't
Lackham
think
has
I will.
items on her. Does he have like any physical entity on him that is not his body?
I don't think he does.
Where's
Or is
his
he like, is he
trinket?
naked now?
His clothes exploded, yeah.
Gross.
Where's his trinket? Because I'm pretty sure that he was just in a like replica of it originally.
You didn't see him fight with the sword.
Unless
Okay.
Lackham took it from him.
Or he was just in it originally and that was just his trinket.
It was kind of weird that he was his trinket, you know?
Right? Because like literally everyone else got their trinkets.
It's like, I'm gonna lock away the thing that I feel is very important to you. Unless you're Kalung. In that case,
Then
fuck you.
It's funny.
It's like, hello, Lackham. Hello, Zavinia. Hello, Garistro child. But mother, I have a name. Hello, Garistro child.
Alrighty.
Okay. So, I want to observe the town. And if nothing's going on there, I guess we can do it really quickly with the little bit of time we have left. We can speed run this and just get back to the demi-plane if nothing's going on.
So,
Okay, let's go check it out.
yeah. You guys pick yourselves up and move the... I guess, are you guys just walking back to the entrance, jogging?
We have no
scout
means
ahead.
of transportation besides our own feet now,
Alrighty.
so
I'll jog.
Jog. You
I
guys...
can pick one person on the broom, but it's going to slow me down.
Yeah, dude, you
You
don't.
guys
Just
are all
go
moving
ahead.
about the same
It's like-
pace.
You know, I want to save.
You guys, for the next, 10, 20-ish minutes, get the 1.5 miles back to the gate of Tilvium. The biggest thing you can kind of hear now is there's more ruckus happening. You can see and hear flashes of winged beasts and other things all kind of moving in one direction, and that is to more south, towards the mines, as you catch glimpses through buildings. There are generally a little bit more towards the south, you can hear the sounds of people. You can hear the gruff yells of a man rallying people. You can hear the sounds of metal shearing off of flesh or armor. If you guys decide to move towards that direction, you can even hear the dull thuds of crossbows.
In like a good way or a bad way?
Bruh, it's just the ambient sound of battle. It's your choice of whether
Rebels
that's good or
don't need
bad.
weapons.
any more red floaty bubbles?
There is a small smattering, kind of moving above the city, moving northward. But there's not a stream.
I'm gonna follow the bubbles.
They're using the death of the devils to summon the Bloodstorm too? Are you fucking kidding me here?
I don't think I need to follow the devils anymore. Okay, no more bubbles.
Are you fucking kidding me?
I mean, yeah.
Probably not. I'm mad about it. The world turns. At least for now.
what do you guys do?
Head towards the.
They're going
Well,
to the mines.
I want to evacuate as we were going, and I had this whole grand plan I made up the other day, but like it doesn't seem relevant because like, are we seeing anything on the street as we're going through? Any people, devils, anything?
You can see general discarded bodies still. At this point, there are a couple devils dotted among the dwarven population. But unless if you guys actually move towards the source of the sound, you guys don't see anything actually alive.
I'm going towards the source. I'll scout ahead.
Okay.
Rem, you kind of fly upwards into the air, and you can see this sort of skirmish happening at the entrance to the Tilvium mines. There is this ring of devilish beings, different spines and bones. You can even see one that's harboring several like red hot chains, as they are. It looks like they're on the defensive. Something has shook them. You might know what, but they all have a sense from this network. There seems to be some sort of network of information that has caused them to revert from tearing people apart and go on the defensive, pull back. And the residents of Tilvium have seized on that. You can see dwarves with different mishmashing of armor, some being city guards, some being just people with a sword and or a bow, and they're fighting. You can see spine devils taking 3 shots of large bolts or arrows sticking out of its chest as it falls over. Another devil comes in and rips the throat out of a dwarf, but then has to kind of retreat as 2 more kind of fill in and whirl these pickaxes at its head. The skirmish is happening, and you can see the devils and demons are pulling back into the mine.
We'll yell this to the rest of the party.
So, are we gonna go then?
I mean, I want to push forward a little bit more to see, like, they're on the defensive.
Mm-hmm.
I'll observe it. I'll continue moving forward, and I'll let them know that I want to like scope up a little bit more and see if I can help a little bit. But other than that, you know, I'm just observing the retreat, because that's what it looks like.
Okay. The rest of you just move forward as
Are
well?
they retreating, or are they trying to stop people from going into the cave?
It looks like they're like having a staggered falling back. There are these things where like a wave hitting the shore, the line of demons pull back and then lash out, killing a dwarf or 2 before pulling back again. But the line is moving back into the cave.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll move forward a little bit.
All right.
Behind Ram, but you know.
Okay. With this kind of staggered, slower pace, you all just kind of move as you can hear the sounds kind of pick up in waves of action and then kind of die off. Pick up in waves of action, die off. Rem, you watch over the next kind of couple of minutes as this whole entire battle kind of comes to a bit of a head when the demon kind of lashing out with smoky black chains that has been able to whirl through several dwarves takes one well-placed shot to the head, and you can see it the entire body goes limp and crumples to the ground, and that seems to set a bit of a precedent, and the line fully falls back into the cave. The dwarves at this moment, you can see, You can see them kind of almost move as a unison over to the side of the quarry that leads to the mine entrance, and you can hear this large clack and bang that reverberates through the entire city, and the five of you can hear as these gates open, and you can see all of these rocks and debris and dirt flood out that has been excavated from the quarry and the mine and slam down, probably burying a couple devils underneath the actual stone and rock, but completely covering the mouth of the mine. As Rem relays this to the rest of you, there are probably about 34, 33 dwarves, both on top of the quarry and some of them standing in the actual quarry, soaked with blood of both theirs and others, tending to their wounds and beginning to kind of make sure that the impromptu barricade that they've just put up over their mine will hold.
Seeing that it's kind of gotten safer, I am gonna like swoop in if I can and help with the recovery effort. Like with just spare the dying if I can. And, you know, just listen to what they relay to me as I do this. I'll let the party know that I'm going into, that I think it's okay to go in now.
The sparing the dying is actually easier than it usually is, because if they have red pulling from them, they can't be saved. They cannot be spared.
It's actually like the red bubbles. Like we are seeing this
the red
for
bubbles,
the first time here.
Clearly, yeah. It was a thing of you guys realizing that they come, like the red accumulates on them so slowly, and you guys have been in combat since you've been seeing people die. The devils die, at least. This is like now you're realizing when something dies, it begins to accumulate.
And becomes a full bubble sometime after a minute, right?
Mm-hmm.
Can I make another religion check with guidance?
Sure.
Probably not going to know very much. That really is only an 11. But basing it upon what I already believe to be of what's going on, does that impact the DC at all? That I've seen like the giant red cloud above Grey Wall?
It would lead you to assume that they're probably the souls of who died.
Can they be interfaced with? Like, can they be touched?
You don't know that. You'd have to test.
I would like to touch one if I can.
Okay. Do you touch one of the devils, demons, or a dwarf?
I'll touch one of the dwarves.
Okay. It phases through your hand as you brush the red bubble. And as you do, you're filled with the kind of stench of a mine, the smell of stone, the swill of ale, and then it passes through your hand, floating up above your head into the sky. And then a whistle breaks your concentration. Oi, what you doing? And you can see a man, dwarven, this kind of large, bloody cut above his eye that's kind of like the blood has kind of closed his left eye as he's kind of walking over to you, holding a crossbow. Where the fuck you'd come from?
We dealt with the larger one that said it's
There's a lot of large ones. You're gonna have to be more specific.
the largest one.
Good for you. As
I
the rest of the group, if you wish to, you can walk over to this.
Yeah, why not?
Yeah. There's more of you.
Misinformation can be hard to spot.
Oh,
Learn how at
got shit in my eye.
Are you the leader of this?
There's no leaders, it's just who's dead and who's not. Oh, my name's Xander. I'm was the onlooker of the first fourth of the Tilvia mine.
I need you to gather up anyone that can move and leave the city. Don't go to Greywall. Just kind of leave.
The fuck?
It's not safe for you all to be in the same place.
There's nothing left to go to.
It's not safe for you all to be grouped together. It's not safe in general, but that's all I can tell you. You had it easier than Greywall did.
Fuck, did you all come from Greywall?
Yes.
Fuck.
Greywall's gates got destroyed, and they were trapped inside like one big coffin. You had it easier.
Sure, if you call this easy.
Easier.
We don't have, look, lad, we don't have a single place to go. You think I'm gonna be able to rack up the thousands of people in this city? I'm one fucking nobody.
You tell one, and they tell the others.
Yeah.
Let them know that the champions of Greywall said it's time to go.
And where do the champions of Greywall suggest we go then?
Anywhere. Anywhere that is not a major city. In the woods. It doesn't matter. Or stay here. It's your choice. But it's more dangerous here than out in the open. Your choice.
Well,
And talk amongst yourselves about it.
something broke those bastard spirit. Trying to press our advantage.
Your choice. But I have to go find someone.
Good luck.
How bad is he?
How bad?
Yeah, like the blood is covering his eye.
Yeah.
If I had to guesstimate, how bad is this dude feeling?
He's bloody. You have to realize, if he happens to be a fighter, that means he's probably anywhere from like 11 to 15 HP. Maximum.
I'll go to where it's mass healing word only covers 6 people, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I'll select him and 5 of the other, fighting sort in the area. I'll give them, a mass healing word. And then I'm going to let them know that I have to go.
And see the blood kind of stop free pouring as the wound kind of heals. And he's like, could use that miracle about 50 more times.
I used all my miracles today just to break the enemy spirit. This is the best you got.
Aye.
Relay what I've said. Greywall isn't safe, and make your own choices.
We've got work to do. And he puts the crossbow on his shoulder, begins barking out things. Oi! And the first thing he goes, find out, start seeing if any more of those fucks aren't in the mines. I don't want people getting their heads off when they're looking for survivors. And starts barking stuff at people.
I want to go to someone's home.
Okay.
In the saddest way I can muster, I don't remember his name. The weapon man.
I wonder if Gil remembers his name.
I think an R, maybe?
I don't know. He was Gilgamesh's friend. I don't know.
He was trying to.
No.
He was an
memories.
acquaintance of mine.
No memories.
I know of his existence. I don't want to roll a history check because I'm sure remembering I shit was fucked up.
I mean, we know where his place is, right?
You do know
Yeah.
where his place is.
I'm gonna start going to his place.
Alright.
Go to the place.
You
We
go to-
stayed at his
you-
house. You
you
guys
go
need to know his name too.
You guys
Ah.
go. Oh,
Is it the
The weapons collector.
I want to say his name is like Boldrick. I was gonna say Boulder, but it's
It is-
Boldrick.
it is
It's like-
Bullrick.
Bullrick.
You are not
Yes,
wrong.
he's a Tilvium native dwarf and a weapon collector.
He is.
Yes. You got more
Trust
than I
me.
did.
Trust me, I take notes on most notable people that we meet, and I was trying for the life of me to remember who he was.
I've taken notes on everything, and the fact is, since I've taken notes on everything, it's just a fucking hodgepodge mess.
That's
Okay.
the only reason I remember the two boys at the start of the campaign. Anyway, yeah, let's go meet Bullrick. Let's go steal his weapons.
I want to make sure he's alive, asshole.
Let's go steal his weapons.
I'll. If my passive
What
perception
more
isn't enough,
do you need?
I was gonna say we actually have god-killing weapons, so
Yeah,
I don't,
Yeah,
I
what
don't think
more
we
do you
this.
need? What is wrong with you?
I do want to perceive as we go and as we're leaving to know if I see him. Like I'm actively looking for him now.
Okay.
You know
are
what, I
welcome
will
to
as well.
Perceive.
Do you? I mean,
You want me to roll to perceive?
should I?
If you
I was gonna
want
say,
to.
do you want me to roll
can actively perceive.
perception?
You guys are looking.
My passive's higher.
Mine's not 21.
All right.
I wish I had a 21 passive.
As you all make your way over to Bullrick's house, you don't see him in the streets. You don't see him among the bodies strewn across the Tilvium roads. The door to his house has been smashed inward.
Oh no.
As you walk in, you can see the telltale signs of large clawed things moving and gouging the walls. You see a crushed, smaller devil underneath a large oak table that has been pushed down the stairs and has crashed, snapping the neck and puncturing the chest of that devil. You see papers, schematics of weapons strewn about the floor, stepped on. You see the kind of kitchen that he set next to this living area that you guys walk up to tore open. There's meat and spices and wine and ale thrown about the floor, staining the walls. the actual display cases that you guys have seen, all these different swords and spears and maces, have been smashed and the weapons gone. You're in the main room of Bulwark's house, and there is no sign of him.
Is there another room?
There is his, the kind of downstairs cellar, and then there is his private, like, bedroom.
Okay, I'll go check the cellar.
All right. Anyone else?
I'll go with.
All right.
Hell yeah.
To kind of step into the cellar, and the entire floor is sticky with alcohol.
Nice.
Oh yeah.
Barrels have been smashed. The walls and wooden holders for these barrels have also been smashed into. There is a couple more smaller devils that have been killed. Slices across their eyes and throats. And both of you can make a survival check.
Whoa, I'm bad at those.
Yeah, me too.
I'm not even.
Still am.
It's a 3+, not enough to matter.
Oh, I got an 11.
Okay. You guys don't see anything else?
Yeah,
Cool.
that's kind of... You're asking the two wrong people.
Anything the other three are doing?
I checked his private chambers. You can tell me if anything's in there. I don't know how long I've been muted, but I did want to check the private.
You've
the
been
private.
muted the entire time.
Well, I wasn't saying
The
anything important. I
entire
promise.
3.5 hour stream, you've been muted.
I would believe it. I'm not gonna lie to you, Chief.
You kind of step in. The room is in shambles. There is just this large splattering of blood, and you can see a bloody handprint on the door as you kind of push it open with your boot. I want you to make a survival check as well.
No guidance, just spur of the moment.
Spur of the moment.
Survival. I'm made. That's in. Wait, that's not in the ether. I almost wish you had stayed. 12.
12. You look and can see like the dribbling of blood before it cuts itself off. There is it almost looks like something was walking over to the bed while it was bleeding, and then the blood trail just stops. There's no blood actually on the bed.
Can I examine the bed area? Like
Sure.
perhaps for something underneath the bed?
Make an investigation check.
Do I have guidance for this?
You're
Scratch
doing it
my chin ever
intentionally.
so gently. 14.
14. You can see that the bed is actually nailed to the ground. There is a handle on the rightmost leg of the bed, like this, a small iron handle.
I'll interface with it.
You'll pull it?
Yeah.
The bed pulls itself up and over. You can hear the kind of moving of springs assisting you. It's not that hard to pull up. Underneath it, lying with blood just covering his chest is an unconscious Bullric. A a large bottle of liquor in one hand and a short sword in another.
I'll give him a 2nd level cure wounds and wake him up.
Hello. Good morning. Oh. I think my throat just killed itself. Fuck. He kind of goes to, like, block his eyes from the light that's shining into the crevice that he's in, sees that he's holding the bottle of liquor, just sets that down. I've got the worst hangover. What happened?
I'll call the others to let them know I found him.
Gil and Suna, you hear this being called up as you guys are down in the cellar.
Okay, so go back upstairs.
You all kind of move into his room, and you can see him just set the sword up and kind of like lean on the opening as you can see this trapped little panic room underneath the bed.
The fact that it kept the demons out, though.
Oh,
That's pretty good.
Pretty good.
I was getting robbed.
I wish it was only a robbing. They did take things, but
Fuck.
you lived.
Everything's gone, isn't it? Oh, shit.
But you have things but in other places.
Fuck.
Did the healing actually close his wounds, or was he completely fine?
He was unconscious.
But like
He was stable. I'll just let him explain it. Look, I was just having a wonderful night to myself. These fucking robbers came in. They were tall, they smelled like piss. Right?
devils.
It takes a devil of a man to steal from me.
No.
I stood
Devils.
my ground though. Kicked a table into one of the bitches. Pulled one of the swords, the first one that was there, probably not the best one. Started trying to gut the fucks. And then one of them got me real good across, and he pulls up his shirt, and you can just see these 3 long rakes across his gut. I got fucked pretty good, actually. They helped. I had trouble seeing straight. So I decided to piss off under there, and I'm pretty sure they thought I thought I was just gonna go into the room and die in peace. But I'm not dead. Just mostly dead. Sounds good. Need hiccups?
Is he still actively drunk?
Yes.
I'm gonna pull out my silver mirror that I use for scrying and say, do these look like people marks to you? And let him look at his chest.
Oh, that's a fucking good sword. Look, the bastards cut me real good.
I'm downstairs.
I don't want to move. I hurt all over. It was very nice of you guys to come and wake me up. I've probably overslept.
Follow
But
me.
I'm in pain. Throws up on the floor.
Yo, pick him up.
And I'm picking him up.
Oh, see daisies. Look, I don't need an intervention. I'm a grown man. I know this is bad.
Come along.
I don't know if I would say grown, but the man you are.
I am
And I'll walk him outside.
grown.
Oh, I have out here in my inventory.
It smells like piss.
I think that's just you.
Did he-
Probably.
He hasn't pissed himself. He just thinks the demons smell like piss, and the smell of them is everywhere. He just threw up. He smells like blood and vomit and
The
alcohol.
smell of demons is remnant.
Huh?
Do the demons actually smell like piss?
They don't smell like piss. He's just drunk and hungover and just saying stuff that comes to his mind.
And I
I'll
know
give
this
him my
was
water
just-
skin as Gale's carrying.
I know this was just asked. How does he look?
He looks fucked up.
I mean,
As he
Like-
said,
I'll
as he
give him-
said, he quite literally got his throat slit, and the bleeding stopped before he bled out.
I'll roll that cure wounds for you.
But he entirely, even in his drunken state, he got cut and went, "Oh, I'm dying," and went and hid. For reference, the only reason he didn't die was because he rolled a natural 20 on his death saving throws.
I
That was so
respect
funny.
it. I respect him.
You guys were like, there was such a high chance of you guys coming in here and just seeing him just on the ground, his throat slit.
I was ready for it. But I rolled that healing for you.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll give him my water skin. You can let me know if he drinks.
He does.
And I want Gil to bring him to the table that he crushed the devil with.
Oh, that's nasty. Oh,
I'll
God.
I'll flip the table over and ask him, "Does this look like a person?"
No. Look, I didn't have all of my facilities when this happened. What happened?
Have a bit more water and look at this.
Ugh. God,
What was that cure wound? 14?
14, yeah.
I'm gonna need some context. And
I'm going to
yeah.
look him in the eye and give him all of the context.
Him kind of holding the flask of water still in Gilgamesh's arms. We watch as Rem begins catching up. The luckiest dwarf in Tilvium.
I mean, I'm starting from the ascended beginning.
On the
I'm starting from
horrors
the beginning.
of what has transpired in the last 2 days. We pull back from the group, currently exhausted, on the dwarven city that has survived a demigod. One of the 7 ascended has fallen. There's a lot more to do. But you guys have started. The first milestone has happened. And with that, we'll jump back into Tilvium next week on episode 106. But there is where we are going to finish it for tonight. Thank you everybody so much for watching. Thank you for these guys for playing against my my Garistro demigod. It's been wonderful, and I think I am going to just kind of say out loud at the end this is officially the last stream that will be happening on my channel at my college apartment, because I'm gonna be in another city after this.
Show us the background one last time.
One last time.
Drop the green screen. Show us the background one last time.
I was really hoping that that I might have the chance of like of being able to, what's the word, of like doing a stream on like Friday, but I doubt that will happen. I've still got shit to do, but we'll drop it.
Face screen us too, because from what I'm seeing, we're still on the thing. Show us it all in all its glory. We'll never be back here again.
And there, right behind me, is the room. But
Full screen us on just you.
yeah, it's good.
This is where it all started.
This is
This is not where it all started.
I've already moved once.
One
I've already moved
Oh,
once.
that's true. I forgot about that.
I'm not in the dorms. I'm in my own apartment for the last 2 years of college.
We will never be here again. How do you feel? Tell us. How are you feeling?
I feel old.
You've got a
You're
whole
telling
lot
me.
more to go,
You're
but
telling me.
So
how you feeling?
we're chilling. We've got 5 people that enjoy the story, and we've got me who enjoys telling it. We've got 6 more sended to kill. And whatever shit comes from that. We almost had 2 people die in the Kalung fight. So
Did we really though?
yeah.
Like, the session's over. I know Jazz and Alpha probably have to go to bed soon, but
Mhm.
I do want to do like at the end of every once in a while. I do want to talk about a little bit more, just like on stream. You know, your final thoughts at like being at this point as our DM, and also existing within the frame of like you are more likely than not never going to sleep in this box that you have called like sanctuary for the past 2 years ever again.
Mm-hmm.
Like we're not coming back. How does that feel for you?
I mean,
It's the JC segment right now.
to be honest, I haven't really been thinking about that at the moment, because I've been thinking about the future, thinking about where I'm going to be living next and what I'm going to be doing. The D&D streams are going to keep happening though, still on Thursdays, still at the same time. But hopefully the people I live with in the future won't mind. We'll see how that conversation goes. God, I hate that I had to use these lights because I forgot to turn on that bad boy. I had to switch over during the stream, but that's alright. So, we've come as far as we've gotten for the moment. We're going to end the stream here. Thank you so much, Alpha, Suzanne, Jazz, James, Helminia, for being a part of this. And thank you guys for watching. And I will see you all in another city, but for another stream. Take care, guys.